Well, hello everyone. Welcome to a Monday stream. Let's hit the screen. Hello everyone.
Yay! Hello!
Once again, I'm Medesign. There's no Medette. Somebody introduce yourself.
But I'm already here.
Anyways. And today, let's see. Werebird already went through Necropolis. Werebird. Where's my map? Werebird went and had a nice time at Necropolis. Werebird then went over and had a nice time in the swamps and then up in the big city of Malmouth. And here we are now in the desert. So I know last time the stream ended kind of disjointedly because we had that weird hiccup right near the end and I had to scramble for the last few minutes. So to quickly recap, in this we've just started the new expansion, Forgotten Gods. And we've just heard that apparently the problem is there is a god that might or might not be returning that we've actually seen right on the devotion screen since the start of the freaking game. I love this about the Grim Dawn devs. There are a whole bunch of really cool... You know how Dark Souls introduced a whole lot of obscure lore bits through like various items? Here, pretty much a big chunk of the lore of the game is given right here in this devotion screen. Reading through certain key ones like Ulzuin, Yugol, or Cathon, or the Dying God can give a lot of information. Right now we're looking at the top one. Korvac, the Eldritch Sun. Yeah, we'll be hearing the name Korvac a lot in this DLC. How much? Let's find out. Let's see. Off screen, you'll be pleased to know, I redid my character's gear. It's not necessarily the best gear for this level, but it's a lot better than I finally upgraded all that old level 35 gear, so I'm doing a lot better, and my damage is up by about 50%, so hopefully this will go more smoothly.
Hey, Ron.
Alright, you ready to go? I'm heading out.
Let's roll!
Alright, especially since we have a long way to go. Oh, look at these things! Look how cute they are! I forgot about Santa Claus!
Right?
Look at them!
Oh wait, hang on. I should lay off.
Oh, right off the bat, we get the cutest model in the game. Ah, I need to find more of those. Yeah, dear devs, let us summon these companions or let us turn into them. Okay, here we are. Stay at a distance. Right, we've got the wild scale sandclaw in its natural habitat. Look at them. Look at these cute dinosaur raptor things.
Right?
They're adorable.
Why can't we summon those as pets?
All right, let's kill them.
And there they went.
Yeah, no, it's like, seriously, let us get those as pets or turn into them. Where's our Sandclaw Berserker talent?
Oh man, if only.
Oh well.
Unfortunately, that would be too awesome.
For that matter, why are we bothering killing them?
That is a fantastic question. Alright, you guys have fun back there. We're going.
Okay, there is a potential... Ah, there's the altar. Or, not altar, totem, whatever the hell these things are called. Big giant pile of mobs. Hello, big giant pile of mobs.
Pile of XP, more like. Wow, we are shredding them. Yeah, your damage has gone up significantly.
Yeah, if it didn't involve redoing the entire game, I'd debate cranking up to ultimate by now. But,
yeah, but the problem is we'd have to redo every single quest. Because
yeah, see, that's... We've said it before and we'll say it again. That is my one annoyance of the Grim Dawn is, look, this was made back in 2016 and honestly based on really Titan Quest from 2006, which thought that replaying the whole game the exact same game 3 times over was considered good padding.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Alright, war point, and actually we have to backtrack slightly. We missed a bonus dungeon. Because once again, we missed a secret. Hey. Did you notice we just walked over a bridge? What happens if we go under the bridge? Ooh, secret zone.
Well, we have to go over, because then we can lay me down, like a bridge over the water.
I was going to say we make it into a bridged series.
You got the more clever joke, because there is, in fact, no water here, thus ruining my joke.
More notes. Oh, gods. I have a new policy. I'm not necessarily going to be reading every single one of the notes, only if they're really funny or really relevant. I will, however, summarize for the benefit of our viewers. Corvin Expedition, first entry. This expedition is the culmination of a lifetime of study by myself, Thomas Peterson, and my esteemed colleague, Roderick Crane. Together we focused efforts on ancient lore that speaks of a magnificent city of gold. To not go unmentioned, funding for expedition was provided by a number of wealthy individuals from both Ireland and Malmouth. Blah, blah, blah. We're rich asshole explorers paid by rich, even bigger assholes to go plunder the place.
I mean, if you're gonna put it like that. All right, well, let's see what else is in here. No, not that. This. Maybe. Game. All right, give me a second here. My computer's doing fun things. No, not that button either. Stop that. Now where'd chat go? Hang on. Okay, that's working there. That's working there. There we go. Eee, into the nest.
There's nothing notable in here other than a boss. It is a dangerous
sorry,
domain.
I thought we were going in.
Yeah, no, I'll show it off. But yeah, there's a mini little bonus dungeon. It's just a bunch of beetles.
Oh, I see. So when you said there's a side thing we missed, you're talking about the journals, not the actual...
Oh, there's Marble the Rut.
My bad.
I mean, we should show it off, especially since we're almost done. Hold on.
There we go. Wow. And that was with both of us standing in the acid.
Yeah, about to die.
Well, stop doing that. Yeah, just stop doing it, bro. Yeah, bro. It's so easy, bro. Why is chat down there now? YouTube, what did you do?
Be its usual YouTube self.
There we go. Okay, now chat's over on the side.
I really miss back when you expect basic competency from tech. Or more accurately from Tech Corporation.
Now, Meta, this is a happy place.
Speaking of people meeting basic minimums of competency, hi, Order of Death's Vigil. Fun fact,
like them.
hey, remember those guys we sided with those folks we sided with way back? There was the whole, where are they? Order of Death's Vigil versus Kaimon's Chosen. We had to pick one and piss off the other one. Fun fact, no matter which one you sided with, Order of Death's Vigil is always here. They're just, they're a lot more pissed off at you if you went with Kaimon's Chosen. Still, here's Master Harkin. What does he have to say? Good to see you're still in the fight, sister. Seems our efforts in the Blood Grove weren't enough to stop Father Kaimon and his band of zealots. So we found ourselves chasing him through this forsaken wasteland on his mad quest to resurrect the forgotten god. I'm sorry, Father Kaimon did what? I thought he was serving Empyrean. Anyways, Master Harkin, have we met before? No, but we hail from the same banner. Okay, glad I could help. Huh. Yeah, so what do you know about Father Kaimon? Truthfully, I know little about the man, but his story is a tragic one. Despite the effort he and his army of zealots have put into hunting down our order, I still have empathy for him. He was misled from the very beginning, used as a tool of revenge by a spiteful entity that wanted nothing more than to punish this realm and all who inhabit it. I can only imagine what promises it made to Kaimon under the guise of Empyrean, what lies it fed him to maintain his faith. Wait, you mean Korvac? Yes, we now know the truth behind Kaimon's lunacy, a forgotten god that forged a new faith under the guise of Empyrean. All of Kaimon's Chosen are mere pawns in the machinations of primordial beings that do not care about us in the least. We are as insects, insignificant to their plans. How ironic that humanity was exactly what Korvac required to return. Okay, I forgot he dumps all this right here. Yeah, spoilers for Kaimon's Chosen. Kaimon himself will admit it once you finish the final quest with it. It's not Empyrean they're following. Empyrean's dead. Or gone, we're not sure which.
Yeah, if you had sided with Kaimon's Chosen, you would have learned this at the very end, back in the base game.
I can explain with devotion points. Yeah, so here's Empyrean over here, and so Kaimon claims he's serving Empyrean, the god of light. Wrong, Empyrean's either dead or gone, because remember, this is a grimdark setting. We don't get happy endings, we don't get good guys. We only get bad guys, so surprise, he was actually serving Korvac the Eldritch Sun. Yeah, if you've been serving, if you did order Death's Vigil and then talk to Master Harkin here, he is way more pissed off at you, basically saying, well, look who came crawling to us for help after your own master fucked everything up. Oh, and killed a lot of us. Thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah, he's understandably salty. But yeah, good times.
So yeah, that's the big spoilers for both Father Kaiman's quest chain and Forgotten Gods. Is yes, Korvac the Forgotten God is making a return, and he's pissed. Anyways, on we go.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I'll drop portals as I go.
Alrighty, we move. To Beatrice's portal. Why is your name Beatrice if you're not a bee? Oh.
Well, she'd normally be a dragon, but dragons aren't an option in this game.
A bee dragon. Wait, is it Bee Dragon, aka Puff from the Dragon Quest series? Dragon Quest series naming conventions are always so hilarious. It's like,
Well,
which
because
game
the
were you
original
playing?
Enix naming conventions, which are much more serious, and oh, we need to take a game seriously. So they have, yeah, weird, stupid names like Bee Dragon and multi-hits, and I think Increase for strength increase. Oh, there's a note up here. You're correct. Thank you. But yeah, no, it wasn't until the Square Enix merger that they were like, hey, what if we made all the localizations punny and goofy as hell, and they were a lot better.
Right.
I will admit that merger at least did lead to much better localization. Oh, this note. I'm not reading this. Chat, you may read it at your discretion. Long story short, guy got bitten by a fly and died a horrible, horrible, horrible death. Moving on.
I thought it was stung by a scorpion or one of the flying insects.
Who cares? Moving on.
And then he died too. Hey kids, have you noticed a pattern in all of these notes we're picking up? Good job. Oh right, we can just run past all of them.
They give crap XP anyway. Oh, hero. They give non-crap XP.
Oh, right back there.
Okay, now we have a route split here. We're supposed to head northwest. However, the Temple of Os is northeast, and I believe we had a quest for Temple of Os here. Can't remember. Yeah, because it's a dungeon. Let's go loot it.
Man, I think some of the dudes supposed to kill her around here.
Either kill, save. I genuinely don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna. All right, which way do we go first?
This way.
Let's pick a direction. The good news about most dungeons is you can just kind of pick a direction and roll in. Oh, I forgot about the torch effects. It's actually casting shadows and stuff. That's awesome. Oh, hey, I'm seeing some targets over here. Yeah, here's some of these bear asses we need to collect.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. I forgot Dreeg and only Dreeg has this quest. I'll spoil this right now. Soliel and Bismail both don't have this kind of arbitrary kill quest. Oh, hey, hidden spoils, whatever it's worth.
It is a bit silly. Oh, hey, there's a hero up here.
Whatever. At least I'm marked on the map, and this is like the one kill quest in the game of this type. Weird. I guess I wanted some variety. The devs wanted some variety. Whatever.
Yeah, I believe so. Spoilers for Fangs of Astrakarn. I don't believe they have anything like this. Oh, yeah, I should probably mention. So, on my own personal character, I have finished Fangs of Astrakarn. So, I am now all spoiled on that. And then I am going to keep my gosh dang mouth shut.
Yes, I have deliberately not. I actually have another character that could run Fangs of Astrakarn. I deliberately have not done so. I want to do a blind playthrough so you all can see me do a blind playthrough and all that. However, we are doing it now on hand for tips of like, hey, in case I'm missing something really obvious. Apparently there's one faction or something that is extremely hard to find.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. You know on the map you're using, there's that toggleable button for pathing where it can show you the hidden paths?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, turns out you kind of need that more than once, because in one particular case, it happens more than once, and in one particular case, there's an entire faction locked behind it. It was the one hidden optional path I thought I had taken, but I didn't, and boy, I should have. So that would have helped a while ago. It's very silly. But, I mean, again, that's my fault, really, so... I don't have anyone to blame but myself. Ooh, level up.
Hold on, this way.
Okay, I'm running more energy neutral, so that's nice. The drain has that on me. Oh, wow, yeah, when you start attacking, they just melt.
Oh, wait, now Despise with Eldritch Horrors. I think that means we have more of them now.
I believe, yes, that should mean bigger enemy packs.
Yeah, it just means more. All right, it's the later hated ranks that get more interesting. Oh, already found the Cold Bismail. I have news for you about Forgotten Gods. There's only a single hostile faction. Like, everything in here is Eldritch Horrors. Most of the other DLC do a good job mixing up factions, even if, yes, Ethereal Vanguards are much more common in Ashes of Malmoth. Ashes of Malmoth almost exclusively Ethereal Vanguard in the second half of it. This one, though, it is like all Ethereal Horrors all the way down, or Eldritch Horrors all the way down. So you get negative rep with them extremely fast. And because all three witch factions also gain rep with when you kill Ethereal Horrors, you gain rep with them absurdly fast. We'll probably max out rep with all three of them by the end of the game, or by the end of this DLC just once. Speaking of stuff to kill.
Yay, shrines! I also realized I kind of have to redo my shrine points a bit if I'm going for physical instead of fire. I think I will switch
what's happening right now, because Soldier Oathkeeper points towards physical damage. It's very hard to do fire damage without some very specific pieces of gear that convert physical damage to fire.
Well, that's the thing, though. Oathkeeper gets a ton of things that do both. So I was assuming the fire damage was going to outpace the physical, but it looks like it's the other way around. So I might as well just lean into the physical while I'm here.
So I'm probably taking Lantern, because I need it. I have Caster offhand, I'll also get some caster bonuses out of it. Not a ton of bonuses, unfortunately. I wish there were more, but oh well.
I mean, Silver Lining, I really need to put more points into damage, because I am not dying at all. And clearly, that means I don't need more defenses. Ramzul, High Priest of Osir.
Where the hell are the quests in here? I could have sworn we had a quest to go in here.
More like
whatever.
High Priest of OCD's nuts. Nah, got him. Hey,
that's a bit of a stretch.
Hush. My puns are flawless. How dare you imply there's anything remotely wrong with them?
We picked up a note. My hands are not my own. I'm going to summarize this one. Guy gets possessed, murders his friends. There.
Hooray! We do love a good murdering. We've been doing it all the time in this game. Ooh, I get to get started on Hammer. Speaking of physical damage and internal trauma damage. Heck yeah. Alright, I'm guessing we get out of here now.
I guess.
It's so funny. I'm kind of trying to watch where you're going because I have the other streams open on a YouTube and Picardo.
Yeah, but the delay's insane.
Picardo. I know, but the delay is like 20 or 30 seconds, so I keep looking over and it's like, why are you still back in the tomb? Oh, right.
There's some NPCs to rescue.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna...
Hello, Elita and Kate. What are you doing out here?
Ah, there we go.
Oh, thank the three. You got here just in time. Those things had us cornered. There's no condition to continue, but we need to get out of here. Do you think you could help us? Actually, I've been looking for you. Kaisen sent me. Yeah, they wouldn't just leave us out here. I'll open the rift and get you back. Bye. I love everyone's like, hey, is this rift thing safe? And I'm like, well, probably not, but what other choice do you have?
Right.
Because either that or wade through the 5 packs of monsters between you and safety. Alright, let me quickly wrap up turning that question.
I also love that early on everyone was like freaking out about what the rift portal? You mean those things the monsters coming out of? Is it safe? And by now it's like everyone's just like, oh yeah, it's a rift portal. Just shove me through there. It's like,
yep. Apparently every single NPC now magically knows what those are.
Serve the three.
Yeah, apparently before even meeting these people, they've come to accept the magic of the rift portal.
Okay, Kaisen. The artifacts have been recovered. Oh, and the aspirants too. Have you to thank for that? Yes, your aspirants are safe now. Yes, the bruised, exhausted, and shaken up, but they did their job. The artifacts they found should be of use. You've exceeded my expectations. Perhaps there's another thing you can assist me with. Something more enjoyable. Okay, what is it? A trio arrived in camp. The Seers of Dreeg had witnessed their coming on the tapestry, or whatever nonsense they spew. They insist the trio belongs with us under the servitude of Soleil. I'm not quite as inviting. If they wish to pledge themselves to the Dark One, they must be tested. If you're interested, you can administer the trial. Speak to them here at our camp and determine their worth through bloody combat. Then inform me of their value to Soleil. Consider it done. So yes, welcome to Soleil, god of edgy Sith Lord, emo Sith Lords. Hello, I'm here to beat the crap out of you. And there they go. For once, we actually didn't kill them. All right.
Not yet.
Chat, we have a choice here. Instead of walking away. Do we think they were cool enough to join the cult of Soleil?
You know, honestly, surviving our onslaught is pretty dang impressive.
I
So
was
feel
going
like
to say,
should
they actually
join us on
lived longer
principle.
than 5 seconds, which is more than I can say for most things around here. So that's like the debate. I believe there's, I don't think there's any punishment or different rewards for saying yes or no to this. So, but you know what? Screw it. We're going to be nice.
Yeah, more importantly, like, dang, they put the work in. Like, you know what? At that point, they deserve.
You know, they
to
made
get
it here in one piece. That also counts for something.
Serve the 3.
So tell them they are worthy. Excellent to hear. More blood in the service of Soleil. More loyal servants to live and die in his glorious name. Perhaps we'll start them with a scavenging crew failed. Well, just don't expect me to go rescue them.
Oh dear.
I compare to something else, but that's spoilers of Final Fantasy XIV.
Do you mean the critically acclaimed MMO?
Come see what's left of my wares. See you around.
Or, okay, I can summarize it this way. What? But if we send them out there, they'll die. Good! More blood! More death!
Oh god, you do keep referencing that character.
Because that character's hilarious.
Chat, if you know, you know. Are you taking your personal portal back?
Yeah. Especially since we're not quite done around here. We go over here. Hold on, my personal portal. Over by this innocuous set of rocks. Oh, look at that. It's a hidden passage. It's not just a hidden passage,
look
it's a
at that.
whole hidden refuge. There's even a shrine back here. And yes,
Oh,
hey
yeah,
chat,
this
say it
place.
again with me. If we were playing on Ultimate, there'd be something else cool here. But I can't show it to you because it literally only appears on Ultimate.
Oh, Jay, hello.
Shrine wants,
Welcome on in.
the shrine wants battered shell. Oh, hi Jay.
Jay's in the Picarto,
Bye-bye.
where we make art of gaming. Art gaming.
More lantern.
Yeah, Meta, there's a weird urn cluster over here.
Oh, is there another one of the perfectly ordinary shields around here?
Why
Oh,
don't
there
you
it
just why don't you just pick out the urn? Really nice urn.
Oh no, this is Leovinus' ring. That's right. I forget.
Yes,
What is
it
this a
is,
reference
it is.
to?
I don't know. It might be a 300 reference because was this in
I don't know.
Unitas?
So fun fact about this ring, apparently this is a bit of a game programming oddity. This isn't normally a purple. This is a white quality plain old ordinary ring with no benefits. All of the passives on it are due to I believe, a suffix that has been applied to it to turn it purple with these bonuses. It's a really strange item.
More importantly, it only requires level 10, gives you plus 15% to all damage, 24% elemental resistance, and 3% experience
Yeah,
gain.
this is another classic
So-
noob leveling item. In fact, I believe you can equip more than one.
Yep, so really good to slap on an alt to help them get through. Jay is saying, left you some messages over in Discord, just working on adding emotes. Ooh. Item. Oh yeah, we got another devotion point. Yay, more damage.
Okay, Jay's giving suggestions, which is very helpful. I will fix that for a later stream. But right now, enact Operation Fuck It We Ball.
Who cares? It's not like our viewers care about quality or anything. They know what kind of slop this place is.
Oh, please, I think we're cut above that.
Hooray for self-degradating humor.
Yeah, that's cutting a little too far. Come on, we're not any of that AI gen bullshit.
Degradating. Darky dating.
Let's
There's
see.
a
We
word.
don't need that. Don't need
What the
that.
look at all those snakes down there?
Oh, look at all
Look
these
at
snakes. And here we see
They're
the
so
wild
fat.
Corvin viper in its natural habitat being fat as fuck.
They're so huge and fat.
Brain
Why
cap,
can't we
they're so
play as
cute.
them? Why can't we summon them? I want that as a pet.
What's that other ARPG that lets you turn into animals co-ridden? Although I heard
Yeah,
that one has some
Corinne.
really weird balancing issues.
Yeah, but like the principle is 100%. Like you kill the
these cute
monster and then you can
griffins.
turn
These
into
cute
the
griffins.
monster.
They're
Heck
cute.
yes! Like there's so many good monsters in this game. I want a pet class where I can just summon all of them.
Yeah, like seriously, dear devs or dear modders, can we summon these things as pets, or better yet, turn into them? I
Oh
take a
dang,
model swap.
Jay's making us all moderators. Hooray!
Hooray!
I was slightly worried about, you know, just in case, you know, a troll got in here or something. I was like, I think only Jay can handle that right now. But now we can do it. Oh, hey, there's a book.
Here's a book. The Desert Calls. Who calls? The Desert Call. Who calls? The Desert Call. Warhammer. Total War Warhammer. There we go. Anyways,
Yes.
Desert Calls. Yeah, apparently this guy really likes the desert. A grand expanse conceals countless treasures hidden tightly away, left for only the most intrepid lover to reveal. And though she is the cruelest of lovers, starving and burning those who seek her pleasures, I shall return to her. Okay, look, if you love the desert so much, why don't you marry her? Worked out great for Mako Tsunami in the ocean. I mean, after they resolved
Maybe
their differences.
he will.
It's your problem, Mako. You never communicate.
Oh no. Listen, I would sort of kill myself than take relationship advice from a furry. Which is such a stupid line when you think about it. It's like, dude.
Written in
Furries are
2000,
experts
like,
on
no, not even
relationships.
2008, like 2005.
Oh gosh,
Yeah, so-
2000. No, that was episode. That's into season 2, so it's like 2009. Yeah.
Look, early
Miss-
abridged series were a little different.
Yeah, Miss Billany is currently doing a, you know, rewatching all of the old episodes and commenting on them for the 20th anniversary, which is awesome.
Or a Little Creebo.
Yeah, and
Is she gonna
she's-
change her
she's-
online name to something other than Little Creebo? I mean, Little Creebo still fits, so... Oh, by the way,
People are saying Little B.
quick sidebar, another secret passage.
Yay.
And this one, oh, you might think, okay, so it's another little area full of loot or something. Ha 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 ha, no, this is a whole bonus dungeon. Yeah, no, they put a whole goddamn dungeon back here.
That's the crazy part about these side paths. Some of them is just like, oh, it's 2 feet long and there's a hidden
Some of them are
chest
just
in it.
2 feet
Others are
long, have like one chest in them, and other ones are like this, where it's like, by the way, there's an entire freaking dungeon, and by the way, this is actually a quest-required dungeon. We'd be back here anyways for a quest. Not a major
For a
quest,
side
but a side quest that, that requires this optional area.
I was gonna say, no main quests ever require you to go into a hidden place, as far as I can remember. But yeah, this is one of those side quests that does have you going.
Okay,
Joe,
in we
not
go.
Either. Thank you. In we go. Jay saying I'm learning as I go. We're all learning.
Yep, it's a learning experience.
Oh right, I forgot the statues summon a shade when they're killed. So you have to kill them twice.
And they take frickin' forever to animate. So you have to sit through the whole, like, 3-second animation of them putting themselves together. Look, yeah, I get it, devs. It's impressive the first time. It's annoying the 5th time. We're just waiting for them to animate so you can kill them. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Anyways, you did find a book. The Journal of Captain Fowd, page 1. Ah, yes. I've arrived at my new post and completed my inspection of the fort and its troops. It's a small structure, but impressive in its armaments and the regiment's dedication to their assignment. I'm not going to jeopardize my fortunes by asking too many questions. This is an excellent post. It's quiet, and the salt air is pleasant. Much better for my lungs than the damp air of the cliffs of Abid. I do not think I could have asked for a better assignment. Chat, someone's being really happy and talking about how great their life is, and it's called part 1. I wonder what the other parts are going to read like.
Oh no.
Have you... I don't want to hash on to neg on the writers too much, but have you noticed a pattern yet?
Right.
Anyways,
No,
let's
we
go kill
know
more
how
idiots.
this goes.
And find more hidden loot.
Yeah. I will follow.
Oh, I forgot about that. The melee attack. When you're kicking open like human remains, some of the like ground loot. Sometimes if you're bird form, I think you just kick it open.
Yes, with those talons. And you'd leave little like talon prints in snow or sand as you're running along.
Hats off to the bird. Whoop, there we go. Hats off to bird form. It's great. Too bad about werewolf form.
I'm hopefully like mods and or worst case they could do like a paid pack for like, you know, $8 worth of cosmetics includes like a better werewolf bonus.
Man, speaking of which, you know the other ARPG I'm really sad about? Last Epic. Last Epic had potential.
Yeah, I am too. It
And
has
then
such a cool
it wasn't
Beastmaster class.
Tencent, it was Crafton. Crafton got a hold of it, and then, oh, look at that,
Oh.
ran into the ground.
No, first it was Tencent, then it was Crafton.
Perhaps. Anyways, back to good things. Or less good things we have control over. More Captain Fowd. A priest named Tuha arrived today. He is a hard and unapproachable man. He has to have his entourage put up for the duration of their stay, which, of course, I agreed to. Once beyond the bridge, Tuha became very interested. He examined every rock and every crevice. Are you doing okay?
I'm here? Did I
Okay,
wander
your
somewhere?
character is not moving.
Oh, I wandered off again. Oh, wait, you're reading as you go. I thought you were holding still.
Okay. Tua became very interested. He examined every rock, every crevice, pushing and pulling on bits of mosaic adjoining the walls. He was searching for weaknesses, I presume. We spent the remainder of the day there. I sent for food several times, but he touched little of it. Finally, late into the night, he was satisfied. Of what, he could not say, and I dare not ask.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
The hell are these arm blade giant things?
Dead is what they are. I really do wish there was kind of like a bestiary, though. Like,
Yeah, that
to show
also
off
cool.
these models and stuff. I don't know how on earth they'd program it, because, again, 2016 based on a 2006 game, but it'd be nice.
And here's page 3. The Journal of Captain Fowd, page 3. On the following day, Priest Tu had his entourage move in a large stone chest adorned with a griffin. It did not appear to have any hinges or lid. Whatever was inside, it was heavy. It took a team of 20 mighty men working tirelessly all day to move it. Once the casket was in place, Tuha motioned with his scepter, and several of my own guards descended upon them. They moved swiftly and mercilessly. Tuha ordered their bodies to be weighed down with rocks and dumped into the waters churning below. The harshness and brutality was so sudden, I briefly watched in stunned silence, but then it occurred to me, the blades did not follow my orders, they followed his. The priest gathered what remained of his caravan. I followed them back to the surface and inquired to where the caravan was heading next. To that he said, someplace deep that light has forsaken. He then gave me a look that made my blood run cold, a look that told me I should not ask such questions unless I wanted to join the rest of his caravan in the black waters below. Let's see, I'm aware of the chilling realization I'm honor bound to die in this place. I find no comfort in the other denizens of the fort. Oh dear. So, this priest sealed something inside, killed almost everyone who knew about it, and then said he was headed somewhere that light would not reach. Chat, put a pin in this. We'll come back to this narrative. We might come back to this narrative later.
Later. Honestly, don't know if we can get to it in this stream, but...
Anyways, hey, remember the big heavy chest they moved in here that looked like 20 men to move and had the head of a griffin on it? I wonder what they moved in here. Oh, hi, Chirinthor the Sandstorm.
Hi, Bird.
They
Mechana
moved
Bird.
in giant stone burb. Burby,
Mechana
burb,
Bird. Yeah. Yes.
Dead burb. Now, burb dropped. What the heck is this? The second seal of Morgonath. In the darkness bound, Morgonath sought to disguise his intentions in the light of Artef. But by the grace of the Eldritch Sun, the veil was lifted from his machinations. He served a great hunger, and hunger is all he shall ever know. The way is shut, the heresy sealed. But should the Corvin faith be shaken once more by Morgonath's folly, then seek the final seal deep within the howling abyss. May no other ever set eyes upon the night's terrors. Huh.
Well, that's ominous.
Again, sounds just kind of like rambling. Put a pin in almost all of this. We'll come back to this later. That's part of what I like about Forgotten Gods. Small spoilers here, a lot of the side content is interconnected, and there's kind of it's sort of Dark Souls style of there is a single narrative, but you have to put together the pieces yourself. The game will never spoon feed the whole thing to you.
Makes you work for it.
Anyways, that's what we were here for, the second seal of Morganeth. We'll need that later for a side quest.
You can just hear the name Morgan, and they're like, okay, this is not a good guy. Like, Morgan.
And served Hunger and Darkness. Now, where have we heard those before in affiliation with something in this game?
Okay, I'm kind of sad that you said something in this game, because if you just said Hunger and Darkness, it's like, oh, hey, that's just us.
I mean, that too. I'll give you a hint, chat,
But-
it's something I have made a Fatford joke about before. And said, all right, which one of you is this character?
That doesn't narrow it down at all.
Exactly.
Wait a second, I think one of the bosses is over here.
Where were we? Yes. Yes! Sorry, I shouldn't brace chat,
Here,
but
I'll shut
look
up.
at
Yes!
him! The Corvin
Giant!
Titanovore!
Giant raptor thing,
Godzilla
look at it.
Raptor!
It's adorable.
Where do we get this thing as a pet? Devs, mods,
Right.
make it happen.
I want it as a pet so bad. Or just play as it. One or the other. I'll take either.
It's Giant Raptor.
And now
It's
dead.
cute.
Aww. Oh, hey, here's some of the hounds we need. Keep spinning my way through. And scorpions! Oh, they're anthro-scorpions. Look at them.
Oh yeah, there's like these but they're not tar scorpions. They're just anthroscorpions. That's interesting.
That's neat. So many good monsters in here. Yeah.
What else is around here? Oh yes, there's another thing around here that only does something on Ultimate. There
Is that
it is.
only an ultimate?
You cannot turn this thing on. I'm pretty sure you can't use it on normal. Maybe you can. I don't really care enough to
I'm
find
getting
out.
I'm getting the option.
Wait, no, that's true. I think you can use this thing on normal.
It would be
I'm not
really
going to.
funny. It would be really funny though. Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if I just? Well, hang on, wait. Let's get the dudes up here first.
Let's get the friggin' warp point.
Yeah, we probably should. Let's be responsible. I mean, I'm just trying to do the funnies for the people, but if that's what
Yeah,
you want.
I'm gonna try not to brace the chat again, but that altar might not end well.
And it's just an altar in the middle of a desert that takes like a unique item to put in, or they very rare item.
It's not
to put
technically
in there, so
unique.
we
It
put-
requires an item called a Celestial Lotus, which, strictly speaking, we haven't even found yet. I only have a couple because I've saved it for my other character.
Yeah,
because
it's a
of
very
shared
rare
storage.
drop. The Celestial Lotus is a very rare drop from.
It's not just
certain,
very
like,
rare, it is
bosses.
comically rare. Like, the endgame boss occasionally drops one, and you get, like, one for a quest award. Hang on, let me see the text.
Oh yeah, you do the honors.
This NPC is busy talking to their players. Oh yeah, this little fun fact. These exclamation points and such are programmed as NPCs. We're technically talking to an NPC that's just a floating question mark. A floating exclamation point. Anyways. The surface of the altar is scorched, as if by potent magic. May be dangerous to rouse its potential without first becoming considerably more powerful. Nah, we're cool. We're elite gamers. This game's easy game for babies. I'm gonna drop the Celestial Essence right here.
We're blasting through the
Oh,
game.
this does work on normal. I'm dead, by the way. Say hello to Calagrata, the Scion of the Sands.
I got it. Oh, I'm dead. Wow.
Yeah, that was Calagrata, Scion of the Sands. You know how each
think I
expansion
lasted-
has kind of an optional super boss? The original game
think I lasted
had
3
the
seconds.
Avatar of Mogrigan. Ashes of Mammoth has the Ravager. If you side with Barrowhome, oh, spoilers! If you side with Barrowhome, they actually do summon an aspect of the Wendigo god, the Ravager. You can pick a fight with him. He's about as hard as Mogrigan. Yeah, that's the optional super boss for Forgotten Gods. Calagrata, the
Oh,
Scion of the
he's still
Sands.
there. Okay, I'm gonna lead him away from the warp portal. Yeah, it turns out he's still angry.
Anyways, what else were we doing? Right.
I'm fine. Yeah, see, I'm all fine. We got him. And I'm dead.
Price on what I've got left. Iron wealth.
Okay, new rule: don't go south.
Yeah. To fix that would require us to exit the game and reload. Which I
Why
suppose
does
I
he keep
could do.
Oh.
spawning me? He keeps spawning back in Ugdenbog. Why?
Whatever.
I was just in Conclave of the Three.
Worst case scenario, if Calagrata gets too annoying, we can exit and reload. But I'd
I mean,
rather
I
not do
think
that.
as long as we head north, we'll be fine.
Oh, great. I forgot to actually grab the Corvin Sands portal. Could you take that portal and then drop your own?
Oh, yeah. Here, actually, let me just drop a portal here. Teleport to Corvin Sands. Hopefully Caligrata is sticking around down there. Then drop a personal portal right next to this one, and away we go.
Thank you, especially since we are right next to yet another secret. We were, yes. Over here. Now. Eagle-eyed viewers. Now point out later. Anyways, eagle-eyed viewers may notice this little passage right here. Hey, look. Once again, is this going to be like one little place for loot, or it's going to be, what the hell is this?
Maw.
Ashes of Malmoth called. They want their horrifying flesh pit back. Oh, hey, look, an urn cluster. I wonder why there's a weird urn cluster in the middle of nowhere. I wonder if it has a cool item in it. It does. It has the Fettin Mask.
Put it on. Put it on.
Huh, looks interesting.
Well,
Have any clue?
unshipped first.
They could see from the paper doll on my character sheet. You can also see on Domodet's model, it's what Domodet is currently wearing. That his ghosts are covering up.
Cosmetically equipped, but yes.
So,
Yes, it's so stupid.
I wonder why they have this mask with this very strange look right next to a giant mouth flesh pit in the middle of a desert. I wonder if this is a reference to something. Chat, I will leave the references. I will leave the references as an exercise for the viewer.
It's Red Dwarf. It's Red Dwarf. I know this one. See, it's from episode 23, when the characters all get eaten by a giant dragon, and then they have to do a full tour of its body.
Welcome to the optimal dungeon, the Maw of Inat.
No, wait, that's Metaphor Refantasio. My bad. Anyone else remember the Sandworm incident in Metaphor Refantasio?
Yeah, the part where you're on a freaking 10-minute real time limit to get loot, including, I believe, some loot that might be like required or something for side quests, and also a boss that loves to do absolutely nothing but spam defense and evasion boosts specifically to waste your time.
Yeah, it's fun. And you get full vor to her. You're a Sandworm.
All right, we found more books. Now this one's called The Last Words of Herod. I wonder if this Herod fellow is doing okay. Tuha, that son of a spider. He handed me the satchel with the seal, told me I've served him well all these years, and that I was have the honor of tossing the twice-cursed thing into the maw of the sands. And then when I walked to the edge, the jackal hit me from behind. Now I'm wandering through this giant flesh monster. Huh.
Yeah,
hey,
Tuha.
have we heard the name Tuha before? That was the same priest that Captain the Guard was talking about back in the other optional dungeon.
Dun dun dun.
I wonder if it's the same person.
It's almost like there's a connecting thread between all these things.
Anyway, so yeah, apparently some poor Tuha not only got this Captain of the Guard, dropped this caravan, had the caravan guards drop off this giant griffin guardian, and then killed all the caravan guards. He then took one of his own men and basically patches him, pulled a patches, and kicked him straight into this thing. Let's see, what's in here? It's over... Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter over here. And see, everything's great in here. Boy, if we didn't have maxed out acid and poison resistance, this would suck. There we are, last one's Herod, page 2.
This is why you cap your resistances.
Not reading the whole thing, CW, getting a bit of body horror. Oh, except for... I thought my loyalty to Tuha would be how I forged my name in the ranks of the Temple Guard. Must have angered the priest somehow, but what could I have done? I can think of no altercation that would have them do this to me, unless this fate awaits all who know the location of the seals. How do two people keep a secret? One kills the other. I think this Herod fellow knew a little too much, or more accurately, was in the wrong place at the wrong friggin' time.
God, speaking of you, we are bridged. Suddenly, the tomb collapsed all around us. We were stuck in a cold, dark place. But since we were both old, we were used to that sort of thing. I say, Solomon, let's have a card game to decide which one of us gets to live. That's the sickest thing I've ever heard. Let's do it. Oh man, you know, if this game was made in 2026, they probably would add some card minigame or something.
Oh gods, don't jinx it.
Gwent, now with a free copy of Witcher 3.
Oh gods. You know, I still haven't played Witcher 3, and I don't think I ever will, which is weird. I played
still
the hell
never
out of
beat
Witcher
it.
1 and 2. I completely beat Witcher 1 and 2. I still have never touched Witcher 3. And at this one, I don't think I ever will.
I got most of the way through Witcher 3. I pretty much full cleared the first 2 areas and did like half or 3/4 or something of the third one, and then I just got bored.
Gonna be honest, I think
The
here's
game
my
is just-
statement that's probably gonna get a lot of chat mad at me. I compare Witcher 3 to Mass Effect 3 of like, took me 2 games to care about this character and care about this world and care about these characters, and then you blow it all right at the end. Like, I'm sorry, your endings are stupid. I get it's a grimdark setting, which means there is no happy end. Nothing ever ends well. Everybody dies at the end, or worse. But like, come on.
Ish. Actually, there is a good-ish ending to Witcher 3 if you play your cards right. The problem is it's a guide dang it. You have to pick your options very carefully.
Anyways, that was our boss, Gerblix the Digested. And he dropped, hey, the first seal of Morgoneth.
Almost like there's a pattern.
All right, what does this one say? I'll read it at the exit.
Isn't there a third journal around here?
Yes, with
No. Let's go back and get it.
All right, I guess I'll read it over here. Don't ask me why the worms are just hanging out frozen here. It's like
They're asserting dominance.
anyways, first of all, last words of Harkness, page 3. He's dying. Yeah. All right, great. Mostly he's talking about how he's going to escape from here, then track down Tuha and slit his throat. Sure, you do that, buddy. Chad, I don't think he made it. The first seal of Morganeth. In the darkness bound, Morganeth's vile tongue saw 7 fall from grace. Joined in the night, his fate became theirs. No longer will they bask in the light of the eldritch sun. They craved the cold embrace of night, so forever will they roam its dark tapestry. The way is shut, the heresy sealed. But should the Corvin faith be shaken once more by Morganeth's folly, then seek the second seal, where stone meets the bleached sands, beyond the watchful eye of twin griffins. I pray that knowledge of this black stain upon the Corvin lands will be lost with our final breaths. So in case you got here first, this gives you the hint of where to find the second one, where stone meets the bleached sands beyond the watchful eye of twin griffins. In other words, walk past the 2 griffin statues to the secret zone. Second seal,
Which is really confusing, because there's multiple pairs of griffin statues.
I know, but still. Second seal gives you the clue for the third. Final seal is deep within the howling abyss. Spoilers, we haven't gotten there yet. I will point it out when we do.
Woof. Well, that was a fun tour. Oh, hey, look at where we pop out, though.
Hold on. I'll be right there.
Look down there. You can
And
see
there
its
it is.
butt. That's where we came out.
We escaped. Okay, I'm actually gonna BRB for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Well, Chad will be back in a moment. Good time to take a break. And I'm back. Oh, again. Don't think Jonet's back yet, but that's all right. So I can do something really quick while we're waiting. Because we actually got a secret, or not a secret quest, but a bonus quest when we got the when we found the Mav and Knot. Now we need to notify someone in the Conclave about our discovery. I think we can also get this quest by talking to them at some point, and they'll ask us to go look for the Mav and Knot. But again, Grim Dawn quests, you can do it either way. Oh, it's Carmack. Hi, Carmack. What can I help you with? I'm not certain why I've been called to this place, but I arrived much like yourself. Okay, what's happening? I've heard rumors. A group of zealots from the west following the sermons of a mad priest possessed by a primordial god. Yes, we already heard about Father Kaiman and what happened to him. I've heard some of the sentinels speaking of rivers of flame and desolations as far as they could see. Anyways. Okay, what are you working on? Let's see, here we are. I study all manner of beasts in the interest of garnering new servants for Bismiel's sacred web. Oh right, Bismiel, pet master. Let's see. Between you and me, though, most are not all that interesting. Massive, sharp, poisonous, twisted, deadly. I've seen it all before. Massive? You call massive boring? Anyways, I'm far more interested in a particular creature that may prove to be more myth than reality. What is it? In local lore, they call it the Maw of Inat. If it is real, it may be very old, an ancient relic of a primordial time. The stories describe it as a gargantuan beast living deep beneath the desert. It would appear during times of upheaval or great conflict, revealing only its mouth to feast on unsuspecting creatures or to consume bodies and carrion left behind. In light of what's happening now, this may be a perfect opportunity to study it. Good news for you, I've already found it. Truly, you've seen the beast? How big was it? What did it look like? Oh, this is exciting indeed. Where is it? I must see the beast for myself. Just east of the Corvin Sands. Praise the three. This is the discovery of a lifetime. The creature must be studied before it vanishes again. You've done me a great service. Perhaps I'll mention your contribution in my writings on the beast. Well, I'm glad I could help. I think now on we can find him over there. I forget.
Here, somebody's got a marker. Oh, that's the person who still we have the quest with. Got that silver question mark.
Storage, no questions asked. It's safe with me.
Yeah, it's kind of irritating that sometimes when a quest is just go help this other NPC, sometimes that NPC is flagged with a star on them as if they were like a major, go talk to them immediately kind of a situation.
Right.
Oh well.
Alright, so we're heading back to the Corvin Sands?
Yep. And now...
Oh, Jay, you disabled gaming mode. What should that do?
Oh crap, means we're no longer gamers.
Oh, we have to turn in that gamer card that we totally have. Alright, now we wander around here. Alright, here's the rule. We'll kill heroes, but not the regular mobs, because we ain't got time for this.
Let's see. Not here. Here we are. Yania's diary.
Yay.
Let's see. Yania's diary. Father would have me hanged if he knew, but he should be none the wiser. She's dating a guy. Father doesn't approve. Anhad, my boyfriend, has promised to teach me, but tonight he guided me down to the shore so I could wade in up to my waist. The water was like a warm bath. Anhad swam out past the pier, so far I could barely make him out against the glimmering water. Why would they want to keep anyone from doing this? It's incredible. I will certainly teach my children to swim in the bay one day. Okay, so I think there used to be a bay here, and like water. There, isn't. That's what happened. There used to be water. This used to be a coastal town, or at least some sort of inland lake. Not sure. In any case, it's not here now.
Yeah, correction. There was Actually, I believe there's a whole ocean connection here. Because, spoilers, I think a bunch of trading ships are here as well, like, you know, commerce and stuff. So, either it was a really freaking huge lake, or it was an actual ocean. Was. Alright, I'm following you.
Well, officially, we're just kind of wandering around the place. Oh, hey, another book.
Yay, books.
Unofficially, we're looking for these Guardians of Ishtal.
Yeah, we should get the markers if we see them.
All right, Captain Freinhol's log. After more than a month's travel, we've reached the port at Chiron. Oh, okay, yeah, no, this was an ocean. They had trouble, but they beat them up. First of 3 nights at port as the ship's cargo was sold and hold replenished. Okay. Basically just saying, yes, this used to be a port town. Here we are shipping stuff at this port town.
I do appreciate that. There is, especially in Forgotten Gods and such, there's a lot more emphasis on world building, right? Reminding you that this used to be a nice place. And it also forms a bit of a puzzle, too, where you have to, whenever you pick up a note, you have to figure out, okay, is this from the very distant past, the semi-distant past, like the near present or the present?
Like, before everything went to hell, before things only sort of went to hell, or when things really went to hell? It's one of those things with, like, sort of an apocalyptic set where it's a layered apocalypse. There's actually multiple major events that happen, so it's important to remember which ones we're talking about. I'm sorry, one item is called what? One of our items is just a mummified arm called Edric's Back Scratcher.
Ah!
If you like vitality damage, good news for you.
Oh, hey, if you ever go Chaos Burb, there's your item.
Oh, yeah. Except it boosts occultist skills.
A boost Chaos. Hey, it's a desecrated shrine up here.
Oh, yeah, shrine.
Ow, 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 ow. Woohoo, get a finish hammer. Does that unlock?
This is a cool ring.
Yes,
Eternal
it does.
Band. Ooh, elemental damage. Nice. More lantern. Ooh, plus 20 defensive ability. Whoop-de frickin' do. Oh, well, they can't all be winners. Ah, here we are. The writings of Rion the Scholar. We had found the first entry of Rion the Scholar, and here is the final entry of Rion the Scholar right next to each other. Weird.
So looks like this one's a little bit out of order.
Let's say Rion's notes. I must admit this place is truly a jewel in the desert. I arrived via ship at the Karen docks late last night. Okay, so this is before the ocean got drained. Things before anything really bad happened. Yep, talking about how great this is. This morning my path takes me north to the capital, Corvin City. Okay, so Corvin City is to the north of here. Interesting. Rion's notes final entry. Sad that my time here was coming to an end, and I find myself back at the Chiron docks where I first embarked. Tomorrow I shall once again board the merchant ship and depart for distant shores. Interesting. Neat. Well, glad he had a nice time, and apparently his entry, like, for once, you see first entry, and you think, okay, so final entry is, and I'm being eaten alive by horrors beyond the ken of man. But nope, his story actually ends nice for once, because he's before everything went to shit.
I believe this is a record for the very first time we have any entry where the final entry is actually positive.
Yeah, because it's before everything really bad happened.
But yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, mild spoilers for this place, but it's encountered multiple, or more than one disaster. So
Yes, I already said that.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is something else down there? Is that... Oh, it's just a little dude. Never mind. Don't need to deal with that riffraff. We have the actual quest objectives up here. Fly the shield buzzsaw. Alright, where to next?
I guess we cut south. I was kind of hoping to find these last two Guardians of Ishtar, wherever the hell they are. But we also need to cut south, because... What is that thing on the map? Oh, my grave. Yeah, no, we don't need to care about that. South is, you guessed it, yet another dungeon.
Hooray. Okay, I'm just quickly peeking up north.
Oh, here's the Guardians of Ishtar. Wait, I found like 4 more. Awesome.
Oh, hooray.
Cripes, hopefully the last time we have to do this crap.
I hope it gives me credit for this. Yes, it did. Yay! I can't remember if there's another quest like this. I don't believe so.
No, not a totally BS quest like this. So let's quickly turn that in, because I actually believe there's more to do.
Yes. Where are you? There you are.
So back to the Concord. Bye.
Be along in a second. There we go. Phew. A little bit of cleanup.
The thread is spun, the weave of our destinies unfolds. You return triumphant.
Hi, Kira. I've dealt with Korvac's horrors, yes.
Korvac's wounds weep in terror of our actions. We must now drive the blade deeper, deeper into the very heart of those who wish to cripple our sight.
So another target remains?
Indeed. Before we can dance on the divine stage, we must first conquer the hubris rotting from within. The visions of Dreeg can be as much gift as curse. Some among us have succumbed to the dreams, become consumed by the fruit of fates untold. Whenever this occurs, we sear the wound from the flesh of our collective. But an external force bound to Korvac's will has caused these fools to rise in sickly frequency. One such as this has evaded our blade. She now claims to see the true path forward and has fled the camp before we could reach her. But she is naive to think she can hide from the Great Eye. Go to the Sunbane Oasis, east of the Karen docks, and find a place called the Sanctuary of Horan. Naven the Usurper sought it for safety, but it shall become her tomb by your hand.
Alright, I will deal with this, traitor. Alright, so much for that. Huh, I kind of thought we have a different quest. Whatever. I haven't done Dreeg before, so or have done Dreeg, but it's been a very long time. Fun fact, I actually did play quite a bit of this game when it first came out, like 10 years ago. And the DLC when they first came out, but haven't really touched it since then.
Quick question, Meta. Do you also have a quest right next to the illusionist person down here?
Oh, I forgot to look. Yes, from Kargon.
Greetings, Seeker.
Word around campus, you'll be traveling out past the gates. If so, a bit of a situation. Sure, what is it? About your apprentice. You lost him, huh? I sent him to the Valley of the Chosen in search of unique text, the Tomb of Inatum. The Tome of Inatum. Simple enough task, but that was more than 2 days ago. I spoke to the Sentinels this morning. They say Ken had been spotted heading back through the Sunbane Oasis. If he was returning, that must mean he found it. I now suspect the worst. He made off with my tome. Apprentices are like flies, but that tome is one of a kind. I need it recovered. If you're headed out that way, find the tome. Take it from Kanan's incompetent grasp if you must. Huh. Alright. Retrieve the Tome of Inatum. Aanatum? Not sure if that should be 1 syllable or 2 on that EA part there, but oh well. Alright, ready?
Yep.
Where are we? We're here, which means I need to go this way. Oh yeah, the game has a day-night cycle.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
All right, down here. Actually, first up in this corner is another note. All right, around here. There it is, Foreign Expedition, 3rd entry. Do-do-do. We are being dumb people because we are just here to plunder the place, blah, blah, blah. All right, we'll keep tabs on that. Meanwhile, up and around
Summary.
here. Ah, here's Anorak's journal. Hey, remember that? Hey, Anorak, we have a quest to find him. The Tomb Brothers quest.
Brother!
Let's see what he has to say. Not now, person next to door. I want to read this journal. Anorak's journal. Errol's got the 3 of us working with an old crew, some bunch of witch-been fanatics, but I have my trepidations. For one, getting mixed up with such a controversial group may prove more dangerous than it's worth. They also seem like a terribly conflicted lot, while pledging themselves to different deities, none of whom seem to get along very well. Blah, blah, blah. For the time being, the witches have kept us well supplied. There seems to be no sort of shortage of grave robbing they want us to do. On top of all else, things are eating up in the camp. Witches seem to be preparing for something, arguing amongst themselves, making plans in secret. There's a lot of strange people coming and going, some rather concerning rumours about goings-ons to the north. We don't have any plans set out there though, at least I hope not. This morning it's off to the Chiron docks for a second run. There's a network of tombs and temples beneath the ruins, witches seem particularly interested in. We've been down there before, most of those places seem like they were picked over years ago. Maybe the stuff with the auras is still down there. In any case, I have my hands full, keeping Errol and Andoran out of trouble as usual. So, Errol, Andoran, and Anorak. One of the 3 is currently accounted for. Oh look, now 2 of the 3 are accounted for. Hi, Errol.
Hey, I could use some help over here.
Hey, I could use a hand. I think my leg is broken. Anorak sent me. Anorak sent you? That figures. That guy worries like an old woman. He's always after us to be careful and watch out for each other. Though I guess he was right this time. He's always right. It's incredibly annoying. Well, where's your brother? I don't know. I mean, he told me to run and never looked horrified, so I booked it. Never looked back to check on him. The whole temple started shaking. It was like an earthquake or something. All right, which one of you sat down? I fell coming up the stairs. Busted up my leg pretty bad. When I yelled out for Andoran to help me, he wasn't there. So I hauled myself the rest of the way up the stairs. He's still down there? All right, let's get you back to town. Open Riftgate. Bye. All right, let's find the 3rd brother.
You know, honestly, in the desert, it probably wouldn't be me. Deserts and me don't exactly get along, you know, so... I mean, it could be one of the desert dragons, though.
You've never heard of cacti?
Well, yeah, I mean, I know the cacti exist, and that's well enough, but, like, I have to reshift my entire body in order to try and deal with the desert. I basically have to turn myself into a giant cactus, and I always feel, like, so stiff and prickly, and it's like, it's not the most fun thing to do, and besides, there are actual desert dragons out there that are better equipped for it.
Oh, we picked some dynamite. And she walked into the room like dynamite, and the whole town went along wrong or right.
Wait, I thought she was a killer queen. You know, gunpowder, gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam. Guaranteed to blow your mind.
You really need to play more of the guys who do Alan Wake's work. That was Control. Anyways, now he's in his body, and hey, look, for once we find some loot and a ghost. Hi, Andoran, you're a ghost.
Hey, stop fiddling with my body.
Hey, stop fiddling with my body. You shouldn't go around messing with every random corpse you come across. Omaiwamo Shinderu. Yeah, no kidding. You're a smart one, ain't you? Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. This is just a new thing for me. Being dead? Yeah, being dead. Are you torn with me? Gotta be honest, stranger, I don't feel dead. I mean, I can see you there poking around my corpse, but here I am just standing here. Guess I'm a ghost or something, but what do you know about that? Well, your brother sent me to find you. Errol and Anorak. So Errol made it out alright? That damn rat. When I told her to run, I didn't mean for him to take off on me. I suppose I can't blame him. I probably scared the pants off him, screaming out how we had to get out of here. So, what did happen? But we got down to the heart of the temple, expecting to find nothing but skeletons and a bunch of loot. There's a crazy old man down there with an army of ghosts. Without so much as saying hello, the old freak cast some sort of spell at me. I panicked and told Errol to run. We took off for the exit like a couple of scared kids, and the whole place started shaking, rocks falling from the ceiling and everything. It was dodging left and right, but I think the one of them must have clocked me right in the melon, because everything went black all of a sudden. Next thing I remember is looking down at you, snipping around my body. Must be the old man's spell that turned me to a ghost or whatever this is. Someone tells me I ain't getting out of here till someone puts a stop to that old bastard scheming. I suppose you're up for a good fight. Andrew and I have extremely good news for you. Want to go down there and beat some sense of that old weirdo? Sure. You know what? You're one of the most forthright and honest NPCs we've met this entire game. Yeah, let's do this. He's just like, hey, there's this weird guy who cast a really weird spell on me, and then I died, and now I'm a ghost. Could you beat the crap out of him? You know what? Sure. That is refreshingly straightforward.
A very, very simple request.
Anyways, let's go beat the crap out of this necromancer or whatever he is.
Ah, I'm probably behind again. My bad.
I was gonna say, are you looking up the ashtray maze or something? Because if you are, I forgive you.
If we're talking about the barbershop paradox, then that one's been already... It's kind of already been solved.
I was hoping you'd on a wiki walk with control and then looking up the ashtray maze. Anyways, here's another shrine.
No, I only play good things. Oh! Yeah, apparently Control is actually one of those games you should go out and play. I don't know. Can't give up what the youth are into these days.
Oh, wait for the acid to clear. Okay, now it's safe to touch.
Isn't it already cleansed?
Oh, I forgot how the worm scales set.
Alright, how many more people are coming up these stairs?
I know. And would they stop doing it just one at a frickin' time? Just look, come on. I mean, it's all at once. Come on. Yeah, worm scale. Here we are.
Apparently I'm just clearing the entire
So
zone
I'm not sure if
now.
dragons are canon in this game or something, but there is such a thing as worm scale. Quote, acquiring worm scale is so dangerous, few can manage to even afford a scrap, never mind an actual piece of armor. These boots are likely a status symbol for a wealthy noble. Huh. Boosts fire and lightning damage. Interesting. Yeah, for demolitionist, it looks like demolitionist shaman combo.
Oh, that's a fun one. Yeah, because that'd be super lightning based. Oh yeah, and I got a new devotion point.
Oh yeah.
Do I get to start on the fun one? I do get to start on the fun one. I get to start on Autumn Boar.
Oh yeah, I can
I can
play
be-
along.
I can
Show
be a
chat.
pig.
No, there's Wolverine. Where's Autumn Boar?
Down on the bottom right. Way bottom right. Like just above
there it is.
Leviathan,
There it is. Yeah, the
just to the
Autumn
left of Oleron. Yes.
Yeah.
More
this
importantly
is
is the active ability you get.
trample. A 50% chance
Yes.
on block. Oh, it triggers on block.
Yes.
Interesting.
Good thing I've got 2 shields.
Well, technically only one of them is a shield, but the perfectly ordinary shield does boost block chance. Heck yes,
Exactly.
50% to all damage. Don't mind if I do.
Oh yeah, minor detail. What is my block chance?
Now,
My block
render
chance is
chat, the stack
63%.
additively, not multiplicatively, so notice that was only about a 10% damage boost. But hey, still pretty nice.
Hey, 10% is not enough.
Ooh, Elemental Storm ranked up. I'll take that. Alright, this way. Alright, let's go beat up a creepy goat. Creepy ghost, where are you? There you are. Tyrgan the Mad Priest.
I am a ghost. It is Volto.
Not even the world itself, Ghost Wizard.
Oh, hey, there's a phase 2.
Wow, phase 2 and everything. Fancy.
Look at you getting the special treatment. Ow. Actually, that didn't hurt me at all. Hooray for tanking. Did you just explode, or was that the boss's thing?
That was me. I can do that now.
Awesome.
Anyways, hooray, we killed Creepy Ghost. Let's get out of here. All right, what I'm gonna do now is quickly go ahead to the next portal, which we're very close to, and then warp back to town from there to cash in the Tomb Brothers quest. First, on to the next portal. as we head through the dark portal. Wait, I think I already made that reference.
I've probably already done that. Running. Nope. Ah, now I'm following the trail of enemies.
All right, here we are. Hi, Anorak. How you doing? I'll wait till Donut's back.
I'm back.
Okay. Anorak, how we doing?
Hello again, traveler.
Thank you for bringing my brothers back. Whatever's left of them. Glad I could help. To be honest, it's all very strange. I don't really know how this is happening. The thing with the ghost. I suppose I don't really care. That thing, my brother, he's as much Andron as he was when he was alive. I'm just glad to have him back. Well, farewell. So, yeah, now all three of them hang around camp. The two alive ones and the one dead one. Who's still dead?
Yep. It is really funny. You can actually talk to him later, and you just ask him, like, hey, what's it like being dead? And he's like, meh. About the same as being alive.
Iron well spent.
Although, since they're a tomb robbers, I think their next plan is to take advantage of his incorporealness by having him, like, walk through walls to unlock doors from the other side. And,
See,
or, like,
that's just fun.
phase through rubble to, like, get through a blocked passage or
Glad to
something.
see they're having fun.
It's like, okay, then. I'd say Godspeed, but there is no God.
There is a god. We're gonna go kill him. What's that other line? Lucky for us, we kill gods.
There's actually a lot of gods when you think about it. It's just most of them are kind of absent.
Most of them are either dead or about to be dead. Anyways, oh look, here's another little bonus dungeon. It's another beetle nest. I wonder if this will be the same or different.
Durg's den. Oh, it's my little den. It's a little Durg den. But they're all beetles.
It's not different at all. It's another tiny little dungeon with a tiny little boss. You heard me, beetle. You're tiny.
Let me get on the other side. There we go. Always have the mob facing away from the dips. That's how it works. Well, that was fun. Do you mind?
Ooh, we can now craft Myrmidon Visor, which is Soldier Necromancer gear. Ooh.
That is something I do appreciate about this game. They recognize that anybody can be any combo of masteries.
Yeah,
so they
there's
should
gear
come out
for
with
pretty much
gear.
every single possible build and class combination in the game. It's crazy. Like every single... with this many combinations, you'd think they've forgotten about some of them, but nope, every single one of them is viable. Some are easier
Pretty
than
much.
others, but all of them are viable.
Yeah, like some are more effective or easier to gear for than others, but technically, yeah. Like, and it's not just any class combo, it's also the different damage types each class offers. Like, even just as an occultist, do you want to go poison acid? Do you want to go chaos? And then likewise, any combination of occultist with anything, same thing.
Here we are. A new book, The Burning Shores. I cannot fathom what fate has befallen us. The water in the bay burns as if it were liquid fire. The countless ships docked along the piers consumed at an instant. The hellish flames reach beyond the bay and threaten our city, our homes. As refugees continue to gather at the Temple of Osir, I've seen no sign of my dear husband. I do not know what become of him, but I fear our future may be just as bleak. The skies to the north are burning. Red-hot pillars of flame leap towards a dark ashen cloud that hangs over Corvin's city. Whatever curse has stricken the Karen docks appears to continue there as well. I pray we will find safety to the south. So that was being written as bad things went down. Now let's see. There's actually not a lot to do around here.
Yeah, it's just carving away through adorable griffin. But I wish we could tame and mount.
Or
And the
turn into,
dinos are down
or
there.
summon. Look at all the cute
And the
raptors, the
snakes.
sand claws. They're so cute.
There's all the snakes and dinos, and I have to kill them because I'm evil. Well,
Let's see. Where are we?
there's a quest objective down here.
Yeah, there it is. I was looking for that loot object. There it is. Hey, look, it's... Hey, remember that apprentice Kanan? Who he was made off with the tome? Here's his dead body. Hang on, let me just get it. There we go. Now it's on screen. Here's his dead. And on him is...
And wherever we go, the blood of Canaan will go with us.
Tome of Vietnam. Hooray, we got a book.
Now we're vampires.
Stuff it in the quest inventory. We live in the age of camera cell phones, people. Fuck-ups are not tolerated.
Actually, ironically, like the one silver lining from this Gen AI crap is that means the Masquerade is about 500 times easier to get.
Oh god, it's not gonna get me started.
Like
It's gonna
the
be
one
so-
silver lining, anytime anyone takes a photo of like actual vampire stuff, it's like, oh, it's Gen AI. Like, there. Masquerade upheld. I mean, it's still not
It's
worth
like
the rest
asbestos.
of it.
We're gonna spend the next
Nonsense.
decade picking this crap out of their digital systems.
Now. Meta, this is a happy place. Come on, into with me. Ooh, amo, mame,
There's supposed to be a dungeon around here, right here.
I know we've had this conversation before, but like, man, best 2D animated Disney movie is so hard because you've
Beauty
got
and the Beast.
Aladdin, you've
We're
got
done.
Mulan. Well, you've got Aladdin, you've got Mulan, hell, Princess and the Frog is way up there for me.
Beauty and
Like,
the
that's
Beast.
one of the best villains. That's one of the best villains and one of the best ways to defeat the villain. Like,
Beauty and
I
the
mean,
Beast.
Spoilers for a 10-year-old movie. How often does the villain song get a dark reprise? Almost all the time, the hero's song gets a dark reprise because the villain's putting a twist on it. No, the villain song gets a dark reprise. Like, because now the villain is screwed.
Yeah. I pointed out before,
beautiful.
it also is fascinating the way Friends on the Other Side contrasts so nicely with the Aladdin song Friend Like Me. They're both kind of a wish fulfillment song, talking about all the great things that this person can do, that the singer could do for the person the singer is singing
Singer
to.
could do. Yep.
But one is a positive version, the other one is a very negative version. In fact, they even use similar beat. I believe they use the same BPM, and they're the kind of the drum line is the bass line underneath is very similar for both of them.
Well, especially Facilier being such a beautiful contrast to Tiana. He's Dr. Easy, Facilier, easier. Whereas she's the one who believes, hard work will, and blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, for those who
will
don't know the
take you ahead
French
of
or
it.
Latin word roots, facilier literally means easier, one who makes things easy, a facilitator.
I mean, Gato already knows the facile Spanish.
Well, yeah, in Spanish, fácil, easy.
And I'm going to assume French and Romanian and obviously Latin. But yeah.
Anyways, there's another shrine.
Woo! Get more pig. You know what's really funny? We actually missed a couple shrines back there, so I'm pretty sure, especially with Thanks Vasterkarn, you can get all 55 points on a single run.
Meh. On we go.
Oh, right, we can just charge past with these idiots.
Hi, Navani the Usurper.
Good voice.
Wow. Yeah, I'm surprised their voice. Bye.
Bonk.
The Trials of Horan.
I guess, for the Horan Heresy, which is when half the Primarchs go
Oh, hidden
nuts.
wall. Hold on.
I don't bother keeping up with. 40k fans, feel free to not bothering to correct me because I don't actually really care. Boom!
Trials of
Oh, dear.
Horan. Oh,
I'm making Jay
yeah.
cry.
I'm gonna be fast forwarding through this one. All who drink of the
Yeah.
waters and bathe in their cleansing currents shall give thanks to Horan and be indebted, for it is the blood of his love that gives liquid life to the valley of the Eldritch Sun. Horan was blessed and did cool stuff. Got his the Eldritch Sun apparently granted him a wife and a kid. They had a kid together. But there was a gift that was given, and a price that was yet to be paid, and so the desert turned against them. Struggle and strife beset Horan. Food aged and rotted at their touch. Water turned to sand, and their young child Yalia fell ill of hunger. With nowhere to turn, Horan begged his god for mercy, and the Eldritch Sun answered. But to save the life of his child Yalia, there was a price that needed to be paid. There he stood there, hovering over the bed of Ayana, his wife, the jagged and terrible blade raised high above him. Blah, 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 she died. And it sucks. Yeah, sorry if I'm not exactly giving these 110%, but There's only so
We're going
many
Old
stories that I
Testament.
can read today that end with, and then he died too.
Here, I put a portal down next to the new portal.
Thank you. Aren't there supposed to be some NPCs here? Or no, wait. All right, that's later.
Although we do have 2 things to turn in.
True. Yeah, well, we have the shiny new portal right here. Hang on.
Yeah, so if you want to teleport to my personal portal, you can pick up the new
I'm
portal
right there.
and I'll go back.
Do. Boop.
Or that. Cool. Back to Conclave of 3. Yeah, okay, so again, you know, I'm not high up on my Christian lore here or anything, but I'm pretty sure there's something called the Binding of Isaac, which is some guy named Abraham and his son Isaac, or other way around.
Binding of Isaac is a
Point
video game.
Old Testament God is not someone you want to fuck with. Which honestly makes it more interesting.
The
and
impression
human.
we're getting here is that apparently Korvac was kind of a dick, even back when he was a god of this area.
But again, so was the Old Testament God from Judeo-Christianity.
Anyways, moving on.
Greetings, Seeker.
All right, hi, Cargon. Have you turned the Tome of Yadam? Yes. Kanan didn't make it. Kanem, sorry. I suppose it's no surprise. Poor boy was about as useful as a bundle of sticks, and about as flammable underneath that sun, it seems. I suppose he didn't deserve to die out there all alone. Should have sent someone capable along with him. His efforts are not in vain, though. We now have the Tome of Yadam. So what does the tome do? Well, it doesn't do anything. It's a book. Really? No kidding, Cargon. Come on, give me something useful. Patience, my friend. It's not what the book does, but what knowledge it contains that matters. Oh, I see, you technical fuck. Anyways, you see, this tome describes the art of transmutation, a technique developed in the Corvin Basin, but lost when the nation crumbled underneath a god's boot. I've been searching for it my entire career. With the knowledge contained in this tome, I can use the magic imbued within objects attuned to the presence of others to alter their very nature. It's no petty illusion, but the power to bend reality itself. I can test this technique out on some of your equipment if you'd like, but you need to give me some time to decipher and study the texts within the tome. Interesting. So what just happened here
Thank you for your help.
is we just unlocked a new inventor function, where now with any item that is part of a set, we can spend some iron bits, and I think some other resources, I forget what, and one of 2 options. Option 1, transmute that item into a different item in the same set. Option 2, transmute the item into a completely different set item of a roughly similar level. It's a way to help reroll gear a little bit, but kind of a clunky and clumsy way to do it. Look, it was 2016, or in this case like 2018 or so for this DLC. Be nice to him.
It pains me to call for the execution of one of our own. But such is the price of our divine vision.
Hi Kira, the traitor is dead.
The fool was blind to the true vision of the Great Guardian, and has paid the price. Draelus has sensed the true nature of our foe, however. Soon, the maddening whispers will end.
You'll notice Draelus is not at base anymore. He's supposed to be over there behind me, behind my character over here on the left, but he's gone. So what else does Draelus need?
You must hurry to the Oracle. Draelus demands your presence. You will find him at the Vanguard of the Three, northeast of the Sunbane Oasis, through the Howling Chasm.
Okay. Vanguard, northeast of Sunbase Oasis, through Howling Chasm. Alright. Our next quest objective is explicitly just go on a hike to the Vanguard of the Three. Great.
Woohoo! Road trip. So Vanguard of the Three, next stop. Although there's probably other stuff to do in the meantime.
Safe storage, no questions asked.
I just don't remember how much is between there.
I'll hold on to that.
Not a ton. There's 1 or 2 things, though.
Oh yeah, and I can drop all this off. There we go. Ah, shoot, I forgot. I also need a new hat. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna work with the illusionist person to give myself a new hat.
So look at this perfectly
Okay.
innocuous spot. See how there's no rocks directed to my south? Secret passage to the shrine of Azaleon. Ta-da! Ooh, I'm psychic.
Oh, Do you want to put a portal down? I'll follow you.
Portal down. Right next to these hidden remains. Which drop. Oh, I thought one of these is something more unique. Nope, just loot. Oh well. Except over here is a smith. Egalon the Forgotten Smith. I forget what his unique passive is. Each smith has a list of unique passives they can give items that they craft. So sometimes you want different smiths for different items depending on what bonuses you want.
Mm-hmm. I have a new hat on.
I personally love Eitrim Falt's smith bonus for 8% health regen. That's amazing. And hang on, what is this hat?
Yes. Here, let me...
Oh, it's just a hat with a plume in it. Okay.
It's not just any hat with a plume in it.
Wait.
I am an Oath Keeper, and that means a lot of fire damage, which means I need to praise the sun.
Indeed, praise the sun.
This is the Helmet of Soul Air, Soulare. Not to be confused with any character from Dark Souls.
If only we could be so grossly incandescent.
Actually, the left text on the item says something like that.
Another letter. Naima's letter to Yorhun. Again, gonna fast forward here. My dearest Yorhun, we're nearing the end of our journey now. I can see the oasis in the distance calling to us, like a great beacon in the sea of sand.
Oh, I found a boss. I thought I was going to go forward a little bit.
Yeah, there's a boss over there. I should have warned you. Gunnar Vakar, King of the Sand.
Big scorpion.
Giant scorpion.
Hang on, let me get him out in the open and get a better camera angle. There we go. Yeah, look at these Anthro scorpion people. They're so adorable. There we go. Sorry, I interrupted your reading there.
Well, not much else to say. Except this mother's writing. I'm fear I'm not the mother she was. How am I to leave my precious Lotus? How can I give away my daughter if she is chosen? If only I could tell her how I truly feel. But no, I cannot. I must remain strong for her. Know how important it is to give thanks to Horan, to pay tribute to all that he provides. My love is so terribly hard to see the beautiful young woman our child has become, and to imagine our life without her. Oh, boys, they were doing human sacrifice.
Hell yes, they were doing human sacrifice.
Whoopie-doo. Yeah,
our hero, ladies and gentlemen.
This also has the another hallmark of a lot of post-apoc settings, where everything was kind of terrible even before everything went to shit.
Well, I mean, as Rion the Scholar would say, I mean, there are good parts to it, but yes, there are also some, not so good parts.
Anyways, here we are
then
in the
everything
Howling
got worse.
Chasm. All right, chat. Geology time. What is the name of this kind of rock formation? These weird hexagonal pillars. I'll let you muse on that as we wander through these hexagonal pillars.
It has something to do with a famous lake in California called Mono Lake.
And a major
also
causeway in Scotland.
Yeah, I was about to say Giant's Causeway. Wait, isn't that Ireland?
Or is it Ireland? It might be Ireland.
Hang on, I'm looking this up. We will not misinform our people. Here, Wikipedia, last bastion of Circus.
Yeah,
Giant's
no kidding.
Causeway.
Last bastion.
Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland.
Okay.
Oh, it's the north. It's one of the northernmost places in Northern Ireland. Not to be confused with regular Ireland, because there's two Irelands.
Yep.
Declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1986. I wonder if Mono Lake is in here. Hang on. Yeah, it does mention Mono Lake on Wikipeds. Oh, wow, I didn't realize it was that far south. Like, it's deep in the Sierra Nevada. Jeez. It's almost in Nevada, but it's southeast of Lake Tahoe.
Howling Chasm, Howling Chasm. Where have we heard those words before? The second seal of Morganeth said, seek the final seal deep within the Howling Abyss. Now they use the word abyss,
I know it.
not
It's
chasm.
Bug Knight.
But
It's Hollow
sounds
Knight.
close,
We
right?
need to
And
descend
hey,
into the abyss.
Here's a secret door. Where are
Time
we
to
now?
go meet our shade buddies down here in the abyss and finally pick up that stupid ability to get through that black wall stuff. Which,
And,
fun fact,
important
apparently,
lore, but who cares about that crap?
yeah, fun fact, apparently there's a way to you can get to Cornifer in Fog Canyon without the black teleport ability. I just have no idea how. I always assumed you had to go down to this and get the black teleport thing before you could even get the map.
All right.
But
Okay,
apparently there's a
Tuha's
side
travel
way.
log. Now, I've heard two people talk about Tuha, both of whom didn't like him very much. Let's hear his own words.
I mean, it's kind of hard to like the guy who's, betrayed you and left you for dead.
Tuha's travelogue, I count the days in setting off from the gardens of Atef and the grim events of that fateful night. The Grand Magus Morganeth and his acolytes were felled by the wisdom and might of the Temple Wardens, but what the heretic unleashed cannot be so easily halted, it can merely be contained. Sorry, I didn't pronounce that right. But what the heretic unleashed cannot be so easily halted, it can merely be contained. While the eternal night lies dormant beyond the ruined gate, the final burden fell to but one. If the Corvin people are to be truly free from this darkness, then none can know of where the seals lie hidden. In that I've offered myself, for no other could be entrusted with this grave duty. Vizier Erhaman swore to pray upon the path of ascension that my sacrifice not be in vain, and granted me his holy sigil, so that none will stand in the way of what I must do. I pity the men that now accompany me on this journey, for they do not know the heavy price they will soon be forced to pay. Swore on the path of ascension. I think that's the first time we've heard that term as a proper noun.
We've heard the term ascendant before, but not path of ascension.
Not path of ascension as some sort of like religious doctrine aspect of religion. Hang on, I thought these guys worshipped Korvac. Or I thought these people worshipped Korvac.
Yeah, so whatever happened, it was so serious, they needed to send everybody basically on a suicide mission to make sure that nobody could get into
Tua set on this
the bad
explicitly
place.
to murder, like, the people he set out with, he was planning to murder them from the start just to keep them silent.
Yeah, just to ensure they could keep the secret of where these seals were being hidden. Like,
And here we are,
they did not
picking
F
up all
around.
the seals again like a chump. Boy, I sure hope this doesn't backfire on us.
I mean, to be fair, we've killed, like, 2 gods by now, so, we're on a roll.
Yeah, if anyone's qualified to deal with whatever this seal is guarding, it's probably us.
Well, then again, I don't think we actually killed a god proper. We've killed the Ligorian, and we've killed Theoden Marcel. But, I mean, both of them were basically demigod status-ish. I'm not actually sure where they rank on the power scale, but, they're pretty up there. The question is, are they planet busters or galaxy busters? And oh god, now we're getting into Dragon Ball. Pro tip, everybody, don't get involved in hardcore Dragon Ball fans. They will never shut up about power levels, and it's the stupidest part of the franchise.
Guys, I'm so glad they stopped doing numerical power levels. Even One Piece, well, no, One Piece has the bounty system, which is numerical,
Yeah,
but that's not even a strict power level. That's more just a combination of power and how badly you've pissed off the local government.
Yeah, it's more like how much of a threat does the world government think you are. So it's a rough power scale, but yeah, it's not a hardcore thing, or not a for sure thing.
All right, Tua's Travelogue, Part 2. Eternal Sun, protect me that I endure these crimes. An eternal pox upon the heretics that have caused this calamity and what I'm forced to do. May Olzuin thrust his burning fist into their souls, so that they may feel the agony of death once more. I've left my finest acolyte, Herod, to suffer within the desert maw. I do this knowing that my unexpected betrayal will drive him deep inside the terror beneath the sands in a vain attempt to seek escape and his revenge. He's always so driven and resilient and loyal. Now repaid his long service with agony. May the first seal be devoured over 1,000 years. The second seal's location offered little respite from the evils I was duty-bound to commit. There the lives of my caravan were forfeit, so that their tongues may never slip to the location of the cursed object. Well, this was not done by my hand. The blades of Atef saw to the grisly deed. Their every move felt as if I was the perpetrator. I now set out with what remains of my entourage for the final location, where the third seal will forever lie beyond the reach of the blessed sun, and where I will remain to atone for my sins. So, fun fact, he didn't like doing this either. And he deliberately betrayed his buddy Herod, knowing that Herod would specifically go down further into the depths just to try and kill him. Which, ironically, would leave the seal further in the depths out of reach. Also, here's another griffin. Hi, Halax, the Forgotten. Or cute burp. Dominate, you're muted again.
Oh, whoops. Keeps happening. There we go.
And boom, the third seal of Morganeth.
Really, dude? Okay.
Alright, third seal of Morganeth. In the darkness bound, Morganeth forged his betrayal. In the tomb of the heretic, his soul knows no rest. The way is shut, the heresy sealed. But should the Corgan faith be shaken once more by Morganeth's folly, then steel your soul against the tendrils of night and deliver the keys to the path of the damned, beyond the resting place of our chosen champions. With great sacrifice we sealed away the night. Do not take lightly what awaits in its embrace.
Now, now, show me your champion of light.
Alright, Tua's letter. Namia, my desert flower, how my heart aches to be with you and the children one last time. Know that in my final moments, I will think only of your beautiful smile. Your face will be the only sun I worship for the remainder of my days. Give the children my love. Yours, until the sun burns cold and the stars go dark, Tua. Yeah, so Tua locked himself down here, along with whatever was left of his entourage. And they all died down here.
Like, to be fair, you can't accuse the guy of being a hypocrite. Like, he was also going to here knowing he was just
he
gonna
also
die.
basically killed himself along with everyone else. So, like, at least he practiced what he preached.
Yeah, so, like, you can't fault him for that bit, at least. But, yeah, they were pretty hardcore about these seals, and we're just kind of picking them up willy-nilly, so...
a lot of people basically got tortured and died and brutally murdered to keep these seals a secret, and here we are just picking them all up. I sure hope this doesn't backfire on us. Whatever,
Yeah,
more loot.
That'll be fine.
Loot for the loot god.
I'm going through the portal, or cave entrance.
Rules of Pathfinder. My champion's battle cry is not good for the good god.
Well, I mean, it depends on which champion you are. Also, good and evil no longer exist in Pathfinder. You might say we are beyond good and evil.
Letter down here to the south.
It's basalt, by the way. The hexagonal columns say it's basalt rock.
Yeah, now we're on the basalt crags. So pencils down, please. The answer is basalt, which forms these really cool hexagonal pillars.
I think I've heard of basalt. Yeah, it makes these beautiful hexagonal things, and yeah, it's actually all natural too.
Oh, there's the boss.
Like, you'd think, like,
hello, Grandma,
was...
Hackhound Elf.
Called himself an alpha, he looked more like a beta to me. Ah, got him.
Again, this isn't how wolf sociology works. This is based on some really, really bad science from the 1950s.
I mean, I know, but these aren't wolves, so it's possible they do work on the alpha system.
Anyways, Jaren's travel log, first entry.
Here we are in the sunny place. I sure hope nothing bad happens to me.
No, this is afterwards. These are looters.
Oh no!
We said he has to make our way over the charred rim into the valley below. It sure is tough to rim this place. I must say I'm pleasantly surprised to find that Amal's map has been accurate. Signs of once mighty civilization everywhere. I've seen buildings, statues, tombs, and temples. Some stand as if they were erected yesterday, but most have fallen prey to the ravages that tore through this land. At the end, all that matters is everyone left in a hurry and left a whole lot of valuables behind. If it is true, and appears to be, this will be a very profitable journey after all. Chat, they're being optimistic, and the journal's called Part 1. I wonder what's going to happen. I should stop calling them out on that.
I know. Well, it's like, it does become a little predictable after a while of like, well, we all know where this is headed.
There's a reason I've been fast forwarding through some of these. Like, look, I'll mention the interesting ones.
Part 1. Oh, it's gonna be so easy to become rich. Nothing possibly bad could happen. Part 2. Oh boy, things go bad and
poor
how?
sad saps, you don't know. You're in a grim and depressing setting. Anyways.
Part 3. Oh, it got even worse. Oh, that's fantastic.
Note, Vanguard must hold. Oh, this is written by the people here at Vanguard. Our efforts to the north have been met with increasing resistance. The fanatics have become aware of our activities and are attempting to push us back. Oh, quick sidebar. Meanwhile, Domina is hanging out in the pool that kills you if you're standing it for too long. So, you have fun with that.
Thank you.
Vanguard must hold, blah, blah, blah. Followers of Kaiman have greater numbers than we suspected, and the powers they're harnessing unlike any we've dealt with before and more gruesome. Blah, blah, blah. We're having a hard time. I pray to Drieg the time to strike is nearly upon us, and the main force of the Conclave will meet us here. As without reinforcements, the Vanguard won't hold out much longer. But do not interpret this as hesitation. We'll fight to the last to keep this point secure, in the name of the witch gods. So what you're trying to say here is,
We captured it for Cass!
Okay, well, at least I'm not the only one peeking away.
All right, your voice.
When do we stream Dawn of War?
And we shall meet it on the fields of carnage. But one more task remains before we can put an end to the timeless.
ooh, what is left to do, Draelus?
A dark future boils within the strands, one that carries no meaning. These are machinations of the Forgotten One, no doubt. This vision is a lie, a manifestation of fears within the cult, made to divide us at a critical hour. I shall open a rift into this vision, and you will shatter its delicate fallacies, so that all who serve the Great Guardian see them for what they are. Fiction.
Some of the quest refusal text is so much fun. This one, the quest refusal text is, this is getting too weird, even for me.
I mean, to be fair, we just went through a gigantic worm.
Okay, so now we're going to go through the Skygina into apparently an alternate future, or like a prediction of a future. I'm going to beat the crap out of everything in there to prove that that future cannot come to pass. All right, really fast first. You know what? Yeah, all right, more quest work.
Yes, traveler?
Sir
What might I
Launa.
help you with?
See, a vision has clouded my mind as of late. I think you might be able to help me. What is it? Ah, I peered into the veil and looked back. What looked back was sheer malevolence. The being I speak of is known only as the Messenger, a powerful servant of Korvac. Folktales would describe a fiery visage coming to people in their dreams or in times of desperation, offering them salvation and solace from their life's woes. It is this harbinger of Korvac's fiery wrath that bound the foolish Caiman's chosen to the forgotten god's will. Why it is chosen now to reveal itself is unknown to me, but this is an opportunity we cannot pass up. Eliminating the messenger will be a critical blow to Korvac's forces. You must follow my vision to a place of misery known as the Pit of Atonement. It is an active volcano within the ruins of Corvin City to the northwest, beyond the infernal wastes. There the messenger awaits us. Seek it out. Destroy it. The weave of fate demands it be so. Let me get this straight. You want us to go past a place called the Infernal Wastes to an even more dangerous place, an active volcano, and then beat up an avatar of Korvac. You know what? Sure. Let's go do that. Fun fact.
I mean, to be fair, again, that's not the most dangerous thing we've done by far.
Fun fact. If you side up with Caiman's Chosen, the messenger is someone you get to talk with right at the end of the Caiman's Chosen quest chain.
Yeah, it's this teeny little fireball floating in midair. It's like, yeah, by the way, I'm not actually Empyrean, lol.
It's an Altus quest. Hi, Vorak.
Excellent work around here.
Perhaps you can... Hey, you've done excellent work around here, but perhaps you can spare a moment to assist in the interests of Bismiel. Sure, what do you need? Let's see, there's an eldritch monstrosity that was once imprisoned within the Tomb of Arioth. Okay, scouts, if these fanatics release it, then maybe we'll be able to bind it. I propose a different solution. We release it first. What? Now hear me out. If this creature truly exists, has in fact been bound within the tomb for centuries, it'll be weak when it first awakens. That will be opportunity to strike and deny your enemy a resource. Okay. Yeah, hey, I love the fact you have a question here. Why don't we just bind this thing ourselves? A possibility, but we do not know the nature of this creature or its weaknesses. If it is bound here, and now Korvac's minions seek it, then it undoubtedly once served the interests of the Forgotten God. We cannot risk them getting to it first and claiming it for their own. You know what? Fine. Alright, let's go out and seal this thing because we'll beat the crap out of it. Let's see, so our quests are kill something, unseal something, then kill something. Let's get started.
Into the portal.
Into the edge of reality. Whoa. Pretty.
Oh, hey, it's abiotic factor.
Spoilers. Ah, cute dinosaurs.
No, we've already been to microbursting of what this looks like. Although we do need to stream that game on our own once the
Hell
new
yes.
DLC comes out.
Oh man, that DLC is gonna be so much fun.
I have no idea what it's gonna be. Something about boats, but like, it's looking good.
It's not as interesting, but
unfortunately-
hinting it might require post-game.
It might, yeah. And yeah, unfortunately, I think the rest of the guys have moved on to a specimen unknown and stuff. So
All right, really fast. Is there anything
That's okay.
new in here? Nope. Since this one is, I believe, locked behind Drieg only, the devs were nice. There was nothing unique in here. No notes, no secret loot, nothing. Just us and the boss.
Strictly speaking, this boss can only be fought on Drieg, but
Since
it
the boss doesn't
probably
drop
has
anything unique, we don't care.
Well, it probably does. They can be, yeah, encouraging you to have multiple characters, thus further padding the game out.
Yeah, again, look, this game does do
again.
some really stupid padding, but oh well, it might. Fortunately, we don't care.
Yeah, let's just run
Look at these
past
cool
this game.
Balrog looking things. Eldritch Gargoyle.
Oh, hang on. There's a chest. And money. Hooray.
Doo-doo-doo. Well, come on, boss. Where are ya? Ow, lava. Don't stand in the lava. Oh, hi, Ishtal the Mind Reaper.
Something, seasons don't fear the Reaper. Hey, tank is over here, please. Thank you. Thank you for the program.
Of course they have a
Okay,
phase 2.
no phase. They're probably dropping lava. I don't know if you understand that. There we go.
Out you go.
Shoot.
More loot.
Oh, money. How do we get the heck out of here?
Down here. Actually, the way we came.
What? Really?
All right,
They don't
here.
have a... Oh, good. Okay, I was about to say. It'd be really weird if them to not put a shortcut back. They've been very good about that lately.
Hi, Dralis. We were there. We went to Eldritch Realm. That was fun.
The camp
some-
grows silent as the maddening whispers have stopped. You were successful.
Right,
Wait,
your
are you
voice.
talking?
Yes. Sorry, Dralis was talking. Yes, Dralis, we did
Okay.
it. What else does he say?
The preordained hour is upon us. Nothing more remains but to bring our wrath to the Cinder Gates.
All right, what is the plan?
The primordial foe of our collective existence stirs within the tomb of the Eldritch Sun. See to it that he sees no more dawns. The combined forces of the witch gods are at your disposal, with my servants ready to throw their fates at your feet. They will set forth when you are ready, and our foes shall become a choir of misery as we lay waste to their numbers. Travel far north, beyond the infernal wastes, and into the remains of Corvin City. There the tomb still stands. Within it lies the secret chamber that will take you to realms beyond. Take this sigil. It will open the way to the future I have decreed. Now, hurry.
All right. Get a cool key, the Sigil of the Three. And new quest, Tomb of the Eldritch Sun.
Find the Tomb of the Eldritch Sun. Well, no big deal. I'm sure that'll be easy.
All right, just loot off, then off we go.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Shield, what shield is that? Oh, face guard. Meh. Good for Oathkeeper. Meh for everyone else.
Oh, by the way, people were wondering about the portal I was standing in that's killing me. It does something if you're, wait for it, on ultimate
Everyone say
difficulty.
with me on ultimate. Little secret for people in
Yeah.
chat. Fine, here's your bonus for listening in chat. If you're on ultimate difficulty, stand in that portal for 15 seconds straight. Like 15 seconds in a row without dying. Something might happen.
Yeah, you're gonna need your healing potion for sure, and possibly some
There's other tricks to surviving it. There's certain gear sets that can help a ton with it. If you just farm for those
Well, like-
gear set, equip it, then unequip it afterward.
or Berserker has Rallying Cry, Occultist has Blood of Drieg, like other classes have heal abilities like that.
Oh ho! Here's an interesting note. Missive to the Elders of Ulduin's Temple. What does this have to say? Oh, you'll notice now the floor is lava. Everything is lava now. Like, wow, we went from desert to basalt crags to everything is lava.
I seem to have burst into flame.
Missive to Elders of Ulduin's Temple. Esteemed elders, I wish to express my deepest concerns in regards to the recent actions of our patron and guardian, the divine Ulzuin. I realize it is not our place as mortals to judge the behavior of the gods, for their whims are beyond our limitations to even understand, but this course of events warrants apprehension. Blah blah blah, he's been drinking heavily. He's been having sex with anyone and everyone. I imagine none of this sounds alarming on its own. Yeah, I guess that's typical behavior for a god. Anyways, however, more recently, the Divine has taken an unusual interest in a particular maiden of the temple. She's a young and ambitious priestess, and I admit, the mighty Oldswin has good taste. Her brilliant emerald eyes shine underneath that raven black hair, and her face glows with lustful desire. At first, I wrote it off as another Divine's conquest, but At first, I wrote it off as another of the Divine's conquests, but he has begun to shun others in her favor. At times, our own attendants are denied access to Olswin's chambers that she may tend to his wounds and wishes personally. It is clear to me now that this young priestess has consumed the Divine's attention like a spider ensnaring a victim in its web. If we cannot speak sense to Oldswin, we must keep an eye upon her, learn of her methods and motives. It is possible she merely desires to taste the pleasures of divine flesh. Good for her. But I've never seen our mighty lord so enthralled by a mortal. I call upon all my brethren to take heed of this warning and join me in my endeavor without drawing the ire of our patron. But if Oldswin cannot protect himself from these mortal pursuits, then we will need to take the necessary measures. For the good of the Corvin people, of course. So, couple pieces of information.
Jealous. They're just jealous because Oldswin got a girlfriend and they didn't.
Number 1, Oldswin was here. Number 2, Oldswin was apparently was like assigned to a temple here. What was his relation to Korvac? I guess that hasn't been really spelled out yet.
Here, Meta, you can head to my portal.
Number 3, Oldswin was apparently quite taken with a young woman. Caught like a fly in a spider's web. Who have we... Spiders. We've heard the word spiders affiliated with someone before, but who? Anyways, here's a ruined shrine. Beep. Let me hear more later. I know there's a few hints here. In this constellation, over here on the left, Oldswin's torch. Once again, the devotion tree told you everything right from the beginning.
Right.
Oh crap, I filled in a constellation. I have to pick another one. I need more health.
Wait, you mean you didn't plan it all out ahead of time? What a noob. Lol. Lol, elitist randoms.
Crap, that's pet bonuses.
Oh yeah, I should probably put it.
No.
Oh,
Tortoise?
yes, more boar.
Tortoise gives defensive bonuses, but not really anything great.
Oh, Tortoise's shield and armor and stuff. Yeah, I love that one. If you want health, try Lizard, just to the northwest of Crossroads. Tons of health and health regen.
Yeah, there we go. I want that.
It's a nice safety one.
I've been dying way too freaking often. I really want Tree of Life, but good luck getting up there. I need... Oh, geez, I need 20 blue. Heck that.
Anyways, I found a tomb up here. Are we supposed to go in, or is this just nothing?
Probably. Hang on. That is the Temple of Attack, which... Alright, let me quickly check. Tum-tum, floor 1. Floor 2. What the hell? No, screw it. Let's do this. What if we turn down a dungeon? I don't know if there's anything required in here, but heck it. This way. This way.
I turned down a dungeon once. Your mom wasn't happy about that one. Boom! It's funny because I'm implying your mother has a sex dungeon. See, that's the joke, and now everyone laughs because it's somehow funny. I'm not just bringing your mom jokes. I'm dragging your mom jokes back.
Yes, you do tend to drag on.
Meh. Actually, that was way better fun than mine. That is the really nice thing about this game. Once you stop killing every single enemy in your path, it goes very quickly.
Yeah. All right, down here. Holy crap, that's 3 bosses at once.
Woohoo! Think of the XP! Oh, you probably should have let me go first. Tanking, tanking, tanking!
In Ashgore, the Temple Guardian.
Another griffin! Another mecha griffin. Why can't we get mecha griffins?
All right, the Altar of a yeah, I think Bismail takes you here. I think the Bismail quest chain takes you here.
Yeah,
Well,
and I
whatever.
think the Soleil quest would have taken you to that altar on the surface that was back a ways. That didn't have an interaction.
well, bonus
prompt or
XP for
anything,
us.
But... Yep.
And hey, look, portal.
Oh, hey! Right out here. Hooray! How far are we? I see ruins of
Tumby Tum, we're going this way now.
There's a small possibility we actually finish this tonight.
Let's see. How are we doing with Eldritch Horrors? Let's see, we're hated by Eldritch Horrors. Ooh, that means we have more heroes.
Go ahead.
As for the cults, well, we're honored with all 3 of them. Haven't hit Revered yet, but, you know, give it time. Like I said, you get XP with these 3 or rep with these 3 real fast. And I know I have triple rep, but still. Yeah, knock on wood, we might be able to finish this tonight. I forgot how short this
speed run
DLC
time.
is once you actually cut out the middleman. Cut out some of the crap. Anyways,
Actually, that
on
might
I
be
go.
fun if we just blitz the MSQ right now, and then we can go back to side stuff on the next stream.
Well, let's see.
Of course, the messenger's kind of on the way anyway, so it depends on if
Yeah,
these
I was
are
gonna
on the
say
way or
we
not.
might as well do the other quest while we're here. They're on the way.
Yeah, we're not gonna have time to do a Morganeth seal though.
No, that's we'll deal with. I'm filing that under bonus quest to do later. In fact, yeah, next stream I can just call the Rogue Dungeons.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just all the Rogue
oh,
Dungeons
I
ones.
forgot.
Spoilers for
That-
Morganeth's Folly, by the way. Those 3 seals you've been collecting. Yeah, that's for another Rogue Dungeon. You're
That's
welcome.
Right. Oh hey, no way, over here. We gotta stop and talk to these people.
Aw, these 2. They're Kaiman's chosen. How ya doing? How's that whole selling your souls to an eldritch god holding out for you?
Yeah, boy, that Father Kaimon sure was great. Remember the time when he unleashed an eldritch god on the world?
Okay,
That was
this
fun.
guy's incoherent because of his wounds. Sister Gira, our spirits are crushed and our bodies broken. Please move on. We've nothing of value. Your Kaiman's chosen. That makes you the enemy. No, hold your weapons. We were deceived. Father Kaiman offered us a chance in a dying world. I mean, fought back against the blood cults and their dark masters. But it was all a lie. Empyrean's not with us. There's only Korvac. After witnessing the horrors of this truth, we've abandoned Kaiman's camp and are heading back to Erelin. If we survive, well, I fight to stop Kaiman. Then I pray to the true Empyrean that you find victory, though I honestly can't see how. He's unleashed something horrifying beneath that temple. What has Kaiman done? We were fools to listen to his promises. No all of care nor pay for our mistakes. Father Kaiman uncovered something ancient, primordial, beyond mortal comprehension. You know what? Good luck in your journey. You two have fun.
I guess we can let them live. Poor idiots. Yeah, it's almost like, blind zealotry and faith can be easily manipulated by somebody.
Who wants to do a bonus dungeon? I do.
Is it down this way or is it up?
No, it's north.
Okay. Should have sworn the messenger was southwest, but...
Messenger is southwest. This isn't the messenger.
Okay, then.
Do. The Tomb of Sethan. Sethan? Whatever.
Oh, whoops, wrong way. Hey, we're fighting... Oh, now they're not called Kaivon's Chosen, they're called Korvac's Chosen. I
Yeah, now
forgot.
they're not Kaiman's chosen anymore, because Kaiman's... Yeah, anyways, these are now Korvac's chosen. They have these
complete
giant
with the-
blade giant things.
These Resident Evil looking enemies. Umbrella called, they want their stupid designs back. Like, how do they even eat? You've got blades for arms.
Apparently they're
hand-fed everything.
sustained by their faith and their hatred of heresy.
Speaking of which,
Like, yeah.
his sisters Crimson, the vengeance of Kaimon.
Like, yeah, I get the whole feederism thing is hot, but like, really, you want to like? Hang on, I better focus on the boss. I can't handle
Whatever.
ads. I need to buzzsaw boss.
There's no accounting for taste.
Look, I'm just saying, like, I think like, oh, having chainsaws for arms would be fantastic. Like, no, think about it for 3 seconds. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, you would never be able to touch yourself ever again. Ever.
I mean, some people do find that kind of hot, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could find workarounds, but like, man, it would still be a... I'm just saying, like, you gotta think about all the consequences before you sign up for that, you know? Fine. Oh, there's a note over here.
And that's why we're here.
Hooray.
Vizier Aramon's note. Temple grows cold. No longer does the warmth of its heart wash over the city below. I do not know what has transpired, what could possibly cause such an event, but the patrons of lesser temples have begun to notice. Have we angered Korvac? Has the eldritch sun waned? I have pleaded to the elders for guidance, for words of calm I might share with the patrons of the temple. They give no notice to my anxieties. I'm told to continue on as I always have, for Korvac's flame is with us as certainly as the sun rises each day. The eldritch sun works in ways I do not hope to comprehend, but we must take heed when the populace becomes restless. The foundations of our city, of our very faith, must not be shaken. I will do more than just offer the people words. I'll give them a spectacle, a grand sacrifice to the heart of the temple. Chat, I don't think that went well.
Hooray! Human sacrifices! What could possibly go wrong?
Human sacrifices
I'm
aren't
up-
working. You know what'll fix it? More human sacrifices.
Alright, I dropped my portal down, although I'm probably going the wrong way or something. You know. Wait, did I? I think I dropped my portal down. Yeah, there it is. I'm up north.
Oh, near the Tomb of Ariath.
Oh, hey, and this might be a question.
And a totem thingy.
I need a mod that adds buzzsaw noises.
That was fun.
That is a lot of bodies. Jay, you got the emotes working.
Hooray!
Yay.
Thank you.
Now, do we need to be subscribed through Picardo to use those? I'm going to assume.
Who knows? Alright, now to undo
don't
the
think
3
so.
conduit.
Okay. Oh, wait, now
Oh,
it's
gee, I
Mass
wonder if
Effect
they're
1
in
with
these 3 side rooms.
Now we're doing Mass Effect 1 with the conduit and the bacon and existential metaphors.
Gods, we can't talk about that either now, can we, huh? Because, like, EA's, like, even more evil than they've been before.
I know. Look, I was already avoiding EA before, and now it's
I mean,
like,
I already can never forgive them for completely destroying Ultima 8 and 9. But now, oh.
yeah, like that's what I know. Like a lot of people who love Mass Effect, or more precisely, who love the Turians and Krogans from Mass Effect. Yeah, it's like I only played through the first game. Meta, I think you didn't.
Yeah,
You
I played
play
the first
second
2. I played 1 and 2.
game? Apparently, there's someone with gigantic tits in the second one that everyone wants to have sex with, but like,
Nah.
I don't see it.
Never played the third one, though, because the third one requires you to be logged into Origin. And heck that.
Yeah, no.
And now,
Anyways,
of course,
we blew up the
even
three
more
things
heck
that-
that.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways, oh, hi, the Dusk Reaper.
It's Ridley Scott's Alien. We knew it. The ultimate life form. The Xeno whatever. Xenomorph? Xenomorph. Bonk. And now it's dead.
Hooray!
God, we killed a magnificent, unique creature, Meta. What have we done?
Gotten a crap ton of loot is what we did.
Maybe we are the real monsters.
Maybe man is the real monster.
No, I'm pretty sure it's all the people who are setting this place on fire and like using everyone else in blood
I love how
sacrifices.
freaking Left 4 Dead 1 already made fun of that. One of the graffiti is, maybe man is the real monster. The graffiti right below it, no, I'm pretty sure it's the zombies.
Yeah, right.
All
I mean, it's because zombies are a
to turn this in.
metaphor for, you know, the horrors of actual society and the injustices within it. Ugh. You know what I just realized? Like, now that EA has officially gone full evil, the best Sims game we have is Project Zomboid.
Yep. Anyways, hi Vorak, I killed that thing for you. I knew it existed. This is a great victory for the three, an affirmation to the glory of Bismail's web. Now we can move forward with our plans without worrying about another creature being used against us. You're welcome.
Well then.
Alright, that was fun. Back to
Next.
whatever we were doing. Alright, to the Valley of the Chosen. Wow, everything's on fire.
I mean, we are right next to a volcano, so and we're in a video game volcano, no less, so it'd be kind of weird if it wasn't on fire.
Ah, here we are. Jaren's Travelogue, second entry. This is the team of Looter.
Yeah, this is the guy who's saying, oh, it's going to be easy pickings. What could possibly go wrong?
Last night we reached the Badlands around the Valley of the Chosen, where we made our camp. Not looking forward to traversing volcanic rock and leaping over molten rivers. Let's see, I noticed something very peculiar. We arrived last night well after sunset. I would have bet my life we made our camp at the foot of a massive statue. This morning, it was missing. Not only was it gone, there were gargantuan footprints leading away from it. I suppose it doesn't matter much. Let's go to the tomb. Yeah, speaking of which, let's go to the tomb.
They were the big steppies. That must be the quietest macro in
This is
existence.
the tomb of Nephos.
If it was able to move while they were asleep, like, either it's the quietest macro in existence, or he's the most sound sleeper ever. Sorry, they are the most sound sleeper ever. I should not be gendering someone who I don't know. More notes. Tons of notes.
2 notes. First, there's the tale of Rennet, the rat god. Whether he had horns or not is up for debate. Let's see. Rennet was a guy. He became a wealthy merchant. He was an asshole. He had them build a temple to his name specifically. And then Korvac got pissed. And
because
cursed him to turn
Korvac
him
was
into
the
a
one
rat.
who made him. Korvac was the one who made him the wealthy merchant, and then the dude got arrogant, and Korvac is like, okay, yep, we're gonna Old Testament your ass. Man, racking up these shrine points.
Yep. What's over here? Let's see. Oh, there's another smith.
I shall become bored. Get it? Because it's a boar. B-O-A-R. It's funny. Alright, what'd you find?
Correction. Oh, let me freaking guess. On ultimate difficulty, there's a smith. I know for a fact there's supposed to be a smith here. I presume it's just on ultimate.
It's probably on ultimate.
Anyways, all right. The only other thing of note is back over here.
There's a exit over here. Or entrance, not sure.
Not sure whose quest this is. Whatever. This might be Soleil's quest. I forget.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on that.
No idea. Whatever. Well, that was it for the tomb then.
I just did all 3 relatively recently, but to be fair, like, it was a little bit of a blur.
Maybe some other quest. Heck if I know. Whatever. Moving on.
Oh, Jay got them all in. Hooray!
Yay,
I'll have
thank
to play
you.
with those tomorrow. Alright, where to next?
You know what? Let's unlock something to put a pin in it for later. Up this way.
We don't have to do that right now. It might be more fun to do it, like, as we're entering it, you know?
Nah, this way we also have some funny dialogue.
Okay. Unless you're talking about something completely different, in which case I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, with that 5% movement speed boost from 4, I'm actually starting to keep up with you now. Hooray. Probably could have skipped past those.
All right, here's the tomb entrance. This path is sealed by a powerful rune. Without knowledge of its creation, it'll be impossible to remove it. Let's pop all 3 seals of Morganeth on the barrier. Kaboom! Hooray, in we go.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Wait, I forgot one thing first. Back outside.
Yeah.
Well, guess what I could... Tell you what, I'm dropping my personal portal here. That's a
Okay.
smart way to do this. There we go. Okay, now into the Path of the Damned.
Isn't that a Path of Exile thing?
No,
remember what
it
the
says we
hit
must,
you gave
what is it again? There's only one fate left for the dead, to march the lonely path of the damned.
Fallout New Vegas, there.
Well, when you first trigger the fight with Kel'Thuzad in Necropolis. Or,
I thought we were referencing good things on here.
hey, that rate's
Actually,
fun.
no, that's Wrath of the Lich King. That was actually good.
Wrath of the Lich King, nothing. That was originally classic, then reworked for Wrath of the Lich King.
Same difference.
Anyways, here we are in the Lost Oasis. Here's Tua's report, page 1. Hey, remember that
It's
Tua
so
guy?
pretty.
Locked himself up with the 3 seals, betrayed all his friends, murdered a lot of people, but all to keep this seal secret that we just busted open? Yeah, about that. Oh, there's also... Oh, right, the Scorched Note. Okay, one thing at a time. First, in the previous dungeon, there was a Scorched Note. Yeah, he died. This guy got lost, ran, got near the lava, died. Here's his...
that was
yes.
short.
With a bone-shattering crack, the floor of the temple opened like a gaping maw, revealing the white-hot river of flame below. Oh my.
You said more.
Surely he had trouble with the gaping maw.
Oh, hey, there's a portal here.
Yes, we're... Aw, poor sand claws. They're so cute.
I know!
Every time. Anyways, that's what I'm here for, is just the portal.
Okay, good. I was gonna say,
Because, yeah, it's funny. This rogue dungeon comes with a portal right in front of it. It's kind of funny that way.
to be fair, it is a long ways from the previous portal.
Anyways, Tua's report, page 1. When the summons arrived to discuss what had transpired in the gardens of Atef, I could not believe my own eyes. That was once a place of festivities and worship. I still remember the first time my father took me to see the brightly colored lanterns of the night festival, a tribute to Atef, who would never again see the light of Ran. But this darkness, this is twisted beyond comprehension. The Grand Magus perverted the worship of Atef into something unrecognizable, and for that the Vizier handed down the most serious judgment, exorcism by fire. At his command, I've set out with an entourage of priests and temple wardens from the great Corvin city. We will purge this heresy and all that dare defy the Corvin faith. Sorry, I had to do that last line with the correct pronunciation.
Right, calm down, Victor.
So yeah, that is the entrance to the rogue dungeon down here. The Tomb of the Heretic. We'll deal with that later.
Deal with it later.
I just wanted to unlock
let's
that
make bother with
portal
the heroes.
first.
Let's not even bother with the heroes, let's just go. Speed
But they
run,
give rap.
speed run. Yeah, but like... well. Speed run. Well, you can kill them if you want, but...
Anyways, here's a portal. Pop. And... What the hell? There's someone I was expecting to be here who was not here. Now I'm annoyed.
What did we... Oh,
Yeah, what
Or-
did I miss?
wait. Is that only on Ultimate?
It's only on Ultimate. Of course it's
Son
only
of
on
a-
Ultimate.
Oh.
Anyways, here's Rion's notes, second entry, blah, blah, blah. Everything's great, everything's fine, because this is before everything went to shit. Alright, moving.
Yeah, Rion had the good time. He had it before even the first disaster, let alone the second.
Which is nice.
Third?
Rion gives you that glimpse into the splendors of the city that was. Past tense.
See, but that's what I like about it. It's reminding you that this was a nice place before the... I'm actually lost count. I think it's been 3 disasters total, if you really...
I count 2.
If you really... also the Grim Dawn. Or I guess, was this place affected by the Grim Dawn?
Not
I guess it
really. It's
wasn't.
already been so screwed up already. The Ethereals didn't even bother with this place.
Yeah, so I guess it's just 2 then. 2 disasters. Dude,
Okay, Court Expedition,
disasters.
4th entry, day 33. We literally murdered our own sponsors so they couldn't stop us from looting the place. Oh boy. Anyways, that's basically how that entry goes.
Oh my gosh, it is just Team 4-star reviewing a Pop Team Mythic. But instead, in part 1, murder. In part 2, more murder.
Oh, hi again, Master Harkin of Death's Vision.
Oh, hey! Man, he gets around.
He actually, this is a little strange. He actually says exactly the same text as his previous time. I don't know why it's exactly the same. I guess the devs decided to put him here in case you missed him last time. Because it does have kind of an important lore dump. But it is very odd. You kind of can't miss him first time, so what's the point of putting him here a second time? I feel like there was supposed to be more dialogue here or something, but it got lost, or maybe it's different if you started with comments chosen. I don't know. Writings around the Scholar, 3rd entry, everything's great. Cool, moving on. Up here is a note. Where is it?
It's up here. Follow me.
Hi, lovely. It's about missing shipment. Missing shipments. I don't know what the temple stewards are thinking. Do they not believe no one will notice, or do they simply not care? But I see right through their little game. Taxes are rising to fund temple affairs, they say. Or they spend a hard-earned gold on exotic goods and drink. When I missed a shipment of Varian wine last week for the 2nd month in a row, I personally made the trip to Chiron to inquire with my importer. Had a fair bit of coercion and no small amount of coin. He told me a temple attendant signed the cargo manifest and then made off with my wine. Then spoke with a number of other sellers. It seems too they have been missing products they've been expecting through the Chiron caravan. I don't mean to imply they are appropriating the goods, certainly not. They're in fact not only paying for our wares, but also bribing importers to keep quiet about their little dealings. A fine waste of our tax money, no doubt. I mean to take this up with the Merchant Guild as soon as possible, and I implore you to do the same. It is about time a voice of power in this region ruffled the feathers of a few ordained officials. Chad, I think most of the wine Oldswin was getting was stolen.
Well, not stolen per se. Like, they did pay for it, but they were just appropriating the goods. It was like a, seizure,
and they didn't want
but
to explain to people that, hey, we're doing that, or else we will piss off a god that can decapitate people by flicking his finger. So
actually,
we kind of don't want to piss him off.
To be fair, Oldswin doesn't decapitate. He would just incinerate.
Anyways. The trouble with gods. By the way, we missed something. Back over here we go.
Oh. Well then.
Back over here to the circle. Right, we skip all the statues labeled Word of Ron because that is only on Soleil, and if for some reason that is exclusive to Soleil. The other two do not get to interact with the statues at all, which is a little weird. It's weird that Soleil, of all people, gets the puzzles. The, basic little quiz puzzles, and nobody else does. Soleil, the meathead, Sith Lord, emo edgelord, I will just murder my... If the solution isn't murder, I don't care what the solution is. Anyway, speaking of murder, the pit, we just walked up into a volcano. Here we are in the Pit of Atonement. Chat, I think the way they atoned people was by throwing them into the lava.
I mean, they do say fire cleanses.
Anyways, speaking of lava, where is... There you are.
Oh, hey, it's the flame.
Hey, it's the little flame buddy. Okaloth the Messenger.
Get on. Oh, I'm on fire. No, I'm not on fire.
Well, that was easy. Oh, shit.
Woohoo!
The tree
now we got
Okaloth the Messenger.
I've got a Balrog fight. Let's go, chump. Wait, am I spinning? I can never tell.
Yeah, you were standing in lava.
Thank goodness I'm a fire resist, chat. Because otherwise it would suck.
Bye.
That was fun. Now who's up for Chinese?
Ah, man, he didn't drop his head. I think he only drops his head on... You say it along with me, chat. On Ultimate.
Have you noticed the pattern here, chat?
Noticed the pattern here, chat? How everything cool only happens on Ultimate?
It's the Domadead and Metazine drinking game. Take a drink every time we mention Ultimate difficulty. Use water, please. We don't want to kill
again.
our
We
audience.
have because I didn't realize the one mercy these days is as soon as you kill Bane Ligorian on. It used to be you kill Ligorian on normal, you unlock elite, and the second kill Ligorian on elite, you unlock ultimate. Now apparently you can skip half the process and just immediately unlock ultimate the second you beat him on normal. So and yes, there are those on ultimate difficulty back in the Conclave of the Three. These cool runes you can buy. Oh crap! I missed a note. There are these cool runes you can buy that let you use them on a new character and actually give you the unique rewards, the skill points and attribute points for both normal and elite, and then allow that character to skip straight to ultimate, which is very useful on characters past your first.
Well, and I don't believe it gives you the skill or attribute points from Fangs of Astrakarn yet. They made it.
Oh yeah, I don't think they updated it for because this was back in Forgotten Gods before Fangs of Astrakarn existed. So what other notes are there?
There's a shrine right here.
Oh, that note was another Rion's notes, so sorry, I'm kind of skipping it. Another note here, security concern. Alright, this is now my 4th request for an increased guard retinue for our caravans. Consider this a formal complaint, and if my concerns are not addressed in a forthright manner, you can be certain my voice will be heard by the Merchant Guild. I've been told my previous correspondence has been ignored due to lack of evidence of increased criminal activity. Did you do a second increase of wildlife activity across the entirety of Corvin Basin? One of my most trusted drivers even reported a griffin matriarch down on the valley floor. What could possibly drive those behemoths down from their lofty perches? Oh my. We must have more guards to secure the caravans, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, we need more guards. That's what they're saying. But something about wildlife, interesting. Anyways, what about the shrine? Desecrated shrine.
The boss? Oh, hey, I found the boss.
Oh, hey, I found a desecrated shrine. All right, I'm pulling the heroes to you.
Okay.
Azalion the Griffin Sovereign. Hey, this seal looks a lot like the Ligorian seal. Spoilers, I think it's because the developers are getting kind of lazy and just reuse the assets here. I can't blame them. It is a cool looking seal. It deserves to get used more than once.
Like, honestly, that's just working smarter.
Even though there's no way a seal crafted by Arcanus of the Erlen Empire and a seal crafted by the Corvins, people in the Corvin Basin, like possibly something like 1,000 years before then, would possibly look exactly the same.
Actually, I have no idea how long ago it was. By the way, I think everything up there is optional.
It is, but like... Okay, how long is it?
Hang on. I need another boar.
It is kind of long.
Are there any shrines?
It has a note.
Well, if it does have a note, we should probably do it. I mean, it is only 8:30, so I guess we're almost there. Wait, isn't there a warp portal in front of us?
No. No, you're thinking of the warp portal inside the inside the non-optional temple.
Fair enough.
Tell you what, I will drop my personal portal out here.
Okay. And then I can drop my personal portal inside, and we can use mine
for
to get
cooperation.
to yours.
You are wearing the correct helmet. To engage in jolly cooperation. Ooh, treacherous domain. You know, that reminds me, there's also treacherous domain way back in like Act 2. We never did the Colosseum.
I mean, yeah, and it does have
the
a
pile
note
of
in
optional
there.
stuff later.
Write it down.
I'll add that to the pile of optional stuff to do later.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, you basically just go through here. It's really short. Well, these first two floors.
Woo! Easy enough. Wow, I'm actually stuck. Where do we go? I guess we go around this way.
Weird, stupid elevation differences.
Whatever.
Okay, now the big floor. Yeah, probably this way. Sure. This way. Doo-doo-doo. north. We're heading northwest.
Okay. Oh, I guess there is a totem here. I must look through that.
Oh, we got a boss.
Didn't even know that could happen. Scion of Famine? Huh. Very dark and tentacly. That's weird. Oh man, this would be if I'm doing my pet build.
Oh, Beast Caller's Regalia. Oh, anytime you're hit, your pets taunt the target. Cute.
Mm-hmm. And you get all the pet bonuses. Moving on. I guess we head northeast now?
Yeah, cross the bridge.
Oh, hey, I found a boss. Oh, wow. Yeah. Can you handle the ads and working on the boss? You.
Astros the Sun Herald.
I'm the Sun Herald. Screw you.
Alright, I stand before the Eldritch Sun. Here atop the sacred spire, I bear witness to a tragedy. The land's wounds weep with the blood of the divine, his scarred flesh marred by the wickedness of false gods from a bygone era. You still there? That was weird.
I'm here.
The devastation is almost too much to behold, so intimately was the land tied to its benefactor. Yeah, okay, so they're trying to release Korvac, but interesting. The land was tied to Korvac. So it's possible one of the reasons the place looks like such a mess is because Korvac got ruined.
Hmm. Some kind of Fisher King scenario, eh?
Yet another of the writings of Rion the Scholar. Alright, now, shrine writings down here. Yeah, more writings coming up on. Here we are, Yorvok's letter to Bahan.
Man, it's just letter after letter
Alright,
after
three
letter.
more letters. First, Rion the Scholar. You already know how this one goes. Yorvok's
Everything is
letter
so
to
nice.
Bahan. Yeah, Yorvok's letter to Bahan is just talking about things are great. He's mainly saying Korvac used to show up in person for a lot of these celebrations, but he doesn't show up in person anymore. Either his power is waning or something else. Anyways, Corvin Expedition, final entry. Yeah, nothing. The temple's cold, its hardened mass of blackened glass. The great god who once dwelt here is gone. The temple's nothing. Huh.
And it was all for naught.
Alright, now let's see who or what is up here. Having a personal portal here for
Here,
no
I'll let
reason.
you go first.
Ha! Who the hell are these two? I just realized, oh my god, we're on normal difficulty, which means guess what? We haven't heard of this person. Because...
I know. Matt, here, I'll get some water. I'll be right back.
I do not
Let's
know
get this
who
shit
you
over
are,
with.
and I suppose I do not care. But you are getting in the way of my delicious victory, and I simply cannot abide by that. I'm afraid you have to die.
Wow, I didn't know Jarvis was voiced. Anyways, legit question, because our characters don't know. Who the hell are you?
The world may not know my name yet, but it will soon enough. I am Dravis, son of the immortal necromancer and successor to his mighty mantle. I am the future of Cairn, the vessel of 1,000 tortured souls. You are as a gnat to me. Bow, and perhaps I will show mercy.
All right, gentlemen, let me know when you're ready. If he's not back, all right. You spoke of victory here.
Yes. With my father broken at my feet, there is nobody in this world that can stop me from achieving my goals. Not even my sister. Today marks the beginning of a new era for Cairn. The era of Dravis. It's a shame you'll not live to see its glory.
Your sister?
I once hoped that she would join me, but it has become abundantly clear that she does not see things as I have. So she will burn, along with anyone else that stands in my way. Like you.
What about your father?
The fool wandered the world for centuries, never thinking about what he left in his wake. My father squandered his power, his immortality. I will not make the same mistake. Now, as for you, I'm afraid your time is up.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see the chat. I'm not sure if you can see the name of the guy next to him. That's Werebird. We've worked with Death's Vigil long enough to know that that is Ouroboros, basically the necromancer's necromancer, the guy who originally cursed or was tortured until he tricked the Arcovians into cursing themselves into undeath, and is basically the necromancer's necromancer. Huh. Anyways, I've heard enough. Let's kick this guy's ass. Dravis, the son of Ouroboros. And down he goes. All right.
There we go.
All right, Ouroboros, how you doing? Are you voiced?
And so, my misguided child lies dead, far from the land of his birth. I've witnessed many of my progeny perish over the centuries. Such is the curse of my existence. But none stung as much as this. I thought myself above his pain, that my pursuit of atonement superseded his naive ignorance. I see now, I was wrong. In my hubris, I created a monster, the force of my own undoing.
Don't worry about it. Travis was too far gone.
He was consumed by his hatred for me. In another life, perhaps he would have stood by my side as we sealed this tomb forever. I'm afraid now, that duty falls to another. I've witnessed the passing of centuries, but now I find myself wishing I had more time.
Well, can you bring down this barrier?
When Dravis confronted me at the temple steps, I saw the madness consuming his soul. But I also saw the anguish that I had wrought upon it. Dravis was unwilling to listen to reason. I erected the barrier so that he could not enter the tomb by any means. But I could not bring myself to strike down my own child. Now my powers are nearly spent. The souls flowing through my veins seek their release. I sense that my time has finally come. It appears that you and I had similar goals. The evils within this tomb must not be set free. I will lower my barrier, enter the tomb of the Eldritch Sun, and complete my task. Vanquish the darkness, and bring a momentary peace to Cairn.
Seriously, hats off to this voice actor. Anyways, Ouroboros, thank you for your sacrifice. Goodbye. And there went Ouroboros, the Necromancer. Ooh, he left loot. Ah. He dropped a pendant. This pendant is all that remains of Ouroboros. It features the silhouette of a young woman carved in bone, but no names nor initials. Alright, chat. Here's your homework assignment. Something to think about while we're going through the final area. Who do we deliver this pendant to? Someone that Ouroboros knew in life. Here's a hint. We have met this character before. I'll let you think about it. In any case. Wow! Surprise, bot!
Your fate is death.
Alright, into the tomb of the Eldritch Sun. Alright.
Yay.
Break here to drop off loot and turn in a quest. We have now gotten this portal. Great. Oh, I forgot we still have all this to go through. Alright, I'll try to keep it brief. Ah, oh, crap, and this place has more notes, but they're hidden in kind of really annoying places. Do I perform heresy and skip the notes?
Welcome back.
We can grab them later.
Anyway, Sir Lorna, you banished the messenger? Then why do I still sense its presence? Why does its fury still cloud my visions? Perhaps it cannot truly be killed, at least not by any means known to us. I believe you, but there may be something we don't know about this being. I'm concerned this is not the end to its malice. I'm still pretty sure it's dead. Death may not be the end for this foul creation. Alright. Oh, whatever.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left. Put it to good use.
Onward to the Tomb of the Eldritch Sun.
Alright, quick pit stop up here.
Yeah, I saw this thing. I was wondering what was up with it. So first of all, cool view. Ooh. It's like a big pit with a big thingy down below. Huh. Anyways, here's the brazier of the first flame. Brazier lit with unnatural flame stands before you. This must be the embers of the first flame spoken of in legend. The very flames that can help cleanse Baranath of its corruption. When did we hear about Baranath and when did we hear about corruption?
Isn't that interesting? Maybe we should
Chat, that was a rhetorical question. You actually don't answer that one because I don't know. We haven't run into that.
It's almost like we're grabbing something we're going to need later, and it's really
It's a surprise tool. That will help us later.
Oh wait, why am I fighting these things? Run! We have a lot of dungeon to get through, and we have like 15
Yeah, I'm
minutes.
debating performing heresy here and skipping the notes because they're really out of the way.
Or you could grab the notes while I make forward progress and just keep teleporting to me.
I guess. In that case, let's see. First one is over here.
Ready. I've got a map open as well, so I can navigate around.
Okay, first note is here.
It's getting a little cranky. I needed that water. Not following my own advice and taking a drink every time we mention ultimate difficulty. mini bosses here. Cool. Wait a minute, I can also grab these notes while I'm here.
If you know where they are, yes, you're welcome to it. You kind of forgot something. I can't kill things, or I can't get through here without dying unless I methodically kill every single thing as I go. If I pull them more than 2 packs, I die instantly.
Oh. Well, okay then.
There's a reason I've been trying to get health.
How do you want to handle this?
Alright, I have the 2 notes from that floor. Do you know where the 2 notes are on the next floor?
Yeah, I've got one of them, and I'm working my way towards the other one. Hang on, let me portal here in a second. As soon as
I can get more
clear
lizard
out
points. I'll help a little bit.
Okay, whatever. I'm dropping a portal here. But now I need to work backwards, because the third
Alright,
note,
did you
which
grab
is
the
actually
one in the southwest or the southeast?
southwest? I'm working my way backwards towards the southeast. There it is. Got it. Alright, I have both of them.
Alright, you can take my portal if you want.
I'll catch up here in just a second.
Meet up at the shrine.
Yep. Well, that was fun. Okay, note. Sheesh. Woo! Scary there.
Alright, 4 notes on the Corvin Elegy. Alright, these ones are actually kind of important. We do not know where he hails from. Nobody we spoke to knows him. What drew this sorcerer to our lands confounds us. But it is his disregard for our ways of very faith that brought it to my attention. I've received numerous complaints of this Soleil, visiting religious sites and temples and showing utter disregard for procedure or ritual. It's almost as if he's searching for something, but what? I cannot say. His private home in the outer reaches of the Karen docks, acquired with a satchel of foreign gold, I'm told, has been sighted giving off an eerie glow in the middle of the night, much like the Divine's eldritch light. I feel it's only a matter of time for he conjures an undoing by delving into matters he's not meant to and drawing the ire of the eldritch sun. I've dispatched the temple's elite guard, blah blah blah. I've dispatched the temple's elite guard to handle this concern. Nobody's going to miss a reclusive sorcerer, and besides, he's a stranger to these lands after all. What's one more unidentified body in the river? Wait, Soleil? A sorcerer? Part 2. Blindly have I stared beyond the curtain of reality. Agony met me partway. Beyond, magnificence. For my achievement, I was punished. My wounds weep, but my eyes are open. That was to be my gift, my bane, for staring into the eldritch sun. Dutifully, I kept others at bay for centuries. filling their minds with horrors and visions of their own demise, that they not repeat my mistakes. Yet this one confounds me. He's undisturbed, driven, power-hungry. The priest made threats, he laughed in their faces. Such arrogance in such a fragile, fleshy thing, yet he's brimming with potential. My open eyes peer through the possibilities. The one that holds the leash is wounded, broken. Given these circumstances and enough attempts, the mortal may eventually succeed in satisfying his hunger. Would his reign be any more just? His heart is as black as the writhing darkness, but he's not mad. He could be reasoned with. Many roads to follow. Only one shines clearly before me, but one leads to my ultimate victory. The eldritch sun must set, and a new order must rise in its stead. The sorcerer, the priestess, and the guardian. Equal and not. Yes, it will not be enough to merely bring the sorcerer to his goal. The ever-living flame needs to be extinguished from the path. His immortal heart shattered by betrayal, and the one that wraps her web around his very soul will be the very same that binds our prize. No doubts remain in the infinity. My course is set. Now I must merely ensure that the other pieces fall in line. All other threads will be cut until the one true path remains. The path of Dreeg. Oh, Dreeg wrote this one, and is talking about Soleil the sorcerer, and talking about the ever-living flame and his priestess, who we already got a name, Bismiel. So, Dreeg...
To be fair, I don't think they ever mentioned Bismiel by name before.
Not in this note, but they did in a previous one. The priestess. Anyways. No, not by name, but they talked about spiders and webs. It's Bismiel.
I know.
I'm just going to shout out one right now. And later, one of these other two notes will confirm. Anyways, So Dreeg got his powers by staring into the eldritch sun, and now he apparently hatched a scheme with a mortal Soleil and Bismiel to do basically a three-way heist. Anyways, how does this tale go? Corvin Elegy Part 3. Tragic is the tale of Ulzuin, the ever-living flame, the right hand of the eldritch sun, but none have suffered as ruthless a betrayal as he. A warrior at heart, Ulzuin is restless with his newfound duties of keeping vigil over the temple of the eldritch sun, for what mortal could hope to threaten a god? What a grand and intoxicating delusion! Sorry, there's a Morrowind reference. And so he entertained himself within his temple, consuming wine and concubines faster than his attendants could hope to supply. That was until the priestess Bismiel attracted his attention. Oh, there's the name drop. Her generous curves moved with confidence through the halls, and her emerald eyes captivated the god, but it was her silky voice that caught her invited to his chambers. Oh my. Do-do-do-do-do. It was on the fateful day when the earth ruptured and the sky turned to flame that Ulzuin realized his folly. Bismiel had promised him a glorious surprise, an indulgence unlike any he had yet experienced in his many lifetimes, which left Ulzuin recklessly far from Corvin City and the Temple of the Eldritch Sun. Sensing the upheaval, Ulzuin rushed back to his post, but he was far too late. The city was consumed by fire, and the great temple had been claimed by another. Ulzuin howled at the sky, calling out to his father, Empyrean, for aid, but the skies were silent. In blinding agony and rage, Ulzuin flattened his temple and inflicted a wound upon the world that burns to this day, just as the wound Bismiel left upon his heart remains still. But where the vengeful god is now, perhaps only the witch gods know. So once again, I'll refer you way back to the devotion tree. Take a drink. Metasine points out this was on the devotion tree the entire time again. Ulzuin's torch mentions Ulzuin the Betrayed was once a god of healing and ceremonies. But millennia of torment, following a most grisly betrayal from his lover, twisted the once benevolent deity into a bitter deity interested only in vengeance and destruction. Turns out, his lover was the mortal at the time, Bismiel. See how this all connects? This is what's interesting about Forgotten Gods. It connects a lot of threads together. Anyways, Part 4. Let me regale you the tale of Corvin's fall. When the gods did battle and the world shook in their wake, it was the people of Corvin that paid the price of ambition. While those went off in distant lands, the Temple of the Eldritch Sun was infiltrated, aided by treachery. The many-eyed fiend, the guardian of the hidden realm, clouded the minds of the temple's attendants and allowed two figures, a sorcerer and a priestess, to pass through unhindered. Together they crossed the gate to a reality beyond mortal worlds. Beyond mortal words, the realm of the Eldritch Sun. They found the primordial being gathering strength upon his throne. Blah blah, big huge honkin' fight. the air filled with sulfur, and the Corvin people fled for safety. The seas evaporated, and rivers were replaced with molten rock. For the Corvin lands were as bound to the fate of Korvac as flesh is to bone. Yeah, let's see. For every injury the gods sustained, a violent eruption shook the basin. As he strained against the priestess's binding, so the earth crumbled and changed. As the guardian's visions consumed his very thoughts, so the Corvin people were ensnared by madness and nightmares. When at last the tremor subsided and the survivors looked up from amongst the ashes, they saw not one figure descending the temple steps in triumph, but 3. And the fate of Karen was forever changed. So in case it hadn't been completely spelled out for you before, yeah, those 3 witch gods, you want to know how they became witch gods? They stole their shit from Korvac. And Korvac is just a mite peeved. To be fair, it's not like Korvac was a good god either, but like, wow. Anyways, sorry, Donut, you still awake?
Also, that's how the entire Corvin Basin got absolutely destroyed. That's why the ocean turned to sand. That's why the volcano erupted, everything. It was just Korvac and the 3 witch gods struggling with each other, and the entire land
And again, this fatal land is tied to Korvac. Anyways, hey, remember the big giant flamey circle we saw up at the top of this whole place? Now we're in it. Ooh, pretty. Probably kind of toasty here, but whatever, what do I know? Anyways, let's see who's here. Oh, hello, Father Kaiman, Avatar of Korvac. You're, boy, you picked up some pretty sweet-looking gear there.
It is too late. Turn back now. Return to whatever loved ones you still cherish. And perhaps you will evade Korvac's wrath.
Okay, send your voice to let's ask Father Kaiman, why are you doing this?
Do you not see? If not for my actions, humanity would already be doomed. Korvac may be a bane upon this world, but he is also our only hope against the darkness that's already consuming Cairn. The Eldritch Sun is our salvation, not the false gods you serve.
The false gods?
You do not know. The very gods you chose to serve are nothing more than lies. The 3 are not true gods, merely usurpers who will get their just rewards. Korvac is humanity's only hope against Chthon and the legions of the Void.
Alright, enough talk, let's kill this idiot. It's not like he's gonna, oh god, he turned into a giant form. Oh god, he's got Final Fantasy 14 telegraphs. Down he goes.
Point me, Kaiman.
Wow, I forgot just how easy he is.
We're only on veteran difficulty. I mean, just wait till ultimate when they have 3 times as much health. Anyways, here's a shortcut. Shortcut portal.
The last one.
All right. Now here's a cool thing: the Eldritch Gate. Let us use the sigil of the 3. Remember that sigil 3 you picked up a while ago, back at the Vanguard of the 3? Anyways, let's pop it now. All right. Here we are in the Eldritch Realm, specifically the Astral Fields.
After all these centuries, the usurpers dare not even show their faces.
All right, here's the one and only note in here, Splendors of the Eldritch Realm.
So this is that realm of Korvac and the witch gods, like the place that most people go crazy and or get punished for even trying to get in here, and we're just waltzing in.
Yeah, Splendors of the Eldritch Realm talks about, yeah, the Eldritch Realm is super trippy and kind of weird. It's basically a place a lot of all occultists draw their spells and powers from here. Arcanists draw their power from the ether and ethereals, basically, the realm of the ethereals, basically. Occultists draw their powers from here.
But yeah, I forgot the Korvac Elegy. I forgot how important those notes were, because it really does spell
Yeah,
out
Corvin
a lot
Elegy,
of
I forgot.
details.
Those are really nice to actually spell out once and for all. Okay, here's exactly what went down and how. That's another really
Yeah,
cool
and
thing.
go ahead.
Well, it's just, that's one cool thing about this game. The fact that it has lore. Like most ARPGs, the story really is just a secondary afterthought. Can we see? And take a look. Peering out down here, hey, we can see a pillar and something chained to it way off there. We should probably circle around and get down. But yeah, the lore in this game, the fact that it even has any and bothers to actually keep track of its own lore, that's kind of surprising for an ARPG, and it's a refreshing change.
What, you mean all the deep lore of Diablo and all that lore we care about because it totally exists?
That wasn't even written by Blizzard. It was written by a separate company that was bought by Blizzard and turned into Blizzard North because Diablo was actually never their project in the first place.
Oh
but,
dear.
Oh well.
Meta's getting depressing again. Take a shot.
Yeah, I'm not even opening these chests. What do they have in them? Loot? Meh. Alright, let's go downstairs.
I'm gonna put a portal here.
For no reason. The Throne of the Three. Hi, Korvac. You having fun there? You're a little tied up at the moment.
Yeah, so Korvac's this, like, four-armed, helmeted goat person.
Oh god, he took offense to that, to the tied-up pun.
He's only got 2 million.
Manifestation of Korvac, the Eldritch Sun.
Boy, he's got some help.
Oh, that wasn't too hard. Oh, he's just having a hissy fit.
Yes, but see, what I love about this fight is that it very clearly shows he's still at 2/3 health.
Yeah.
So it lets you know, hey, he's got another. He's got
Oh god, he
3
broke his
phases
bindings off. That was
total.
even more dangerous.
If you're standing off to the side, it'll be fine. I can take a hit. Oh, he's got a buddy.
Not more.
Seize mine, an extension of my will.
Oh boy.
Oh geez, now he's got firearms and fire wings.
This is
Phase
probably
3,
not
boys.
great. Owie.
Oh no, now the pillars are trying to kill us.
Wow, actually taking damage now. Impressive. There we go. Oh, we can dash through that, of course.
Hey, we got him. And he's got these bindings
Hey.
on him.
Hey, that's all 3 of the witch gods.
Red, green, and blue.
Balance must be maintained.
And a note. Ruminations of the Primordial One. Oh, and 3 loot chests. Loot chests. Korvac set.
Yay, loot chest.
And the other 2. Yes, these normally, if you're even higher level, these have even more crazy loot in them. Ooh, an Eldritch Essence. I think that's almost guaranteed to have one of these.
Dude, there's a giant throne over here. I call dibs.
But do you want it? Is it the throne of want? Now ready to the Dark Souls references. Anyways. Ooh, Caesarin's Conviction. That's a cool sword. Yeah, so Inquisitor, Shaman, and Oathkeeper. If you like two-handed swords. So great for Shaman. Anyways, where was I? Ah, yes. Ruminations of the Primordial One. The raging thoughts of a primordial being emanate from the scrap of ruined flesh and flow through your mind. Betrayed by my brothers and sisters, Empyrean vanished to the eternal tapestry of creation. The war is over. We have lost. My kin, in their desperation, tapped into the forbidden void in order to turn the tide in their favor. They may be the victors, but the maddening whispers have them now. As for us, we are beaten. Nothing remains now but to hide and tend to our wounds. My temple still stands, my faith will remain loyal. With their worship and sacrifice, I regain my strength. It may take 100 years, 1,000, it matters not. My vengeance is inevitable. Roars of agony reverberate through your flesh. My loyal Ulzuin watches over me now, along with the many-eyed fiend I've bound to his fate. Mortal eyes must not see me in this state until I'm ready to return to the stars and reap my vengeance. The rebel's faith must not falter. Clash of battle, the sizzling power of arcane spellwork fills your ears before becoming deafened by the cracking of the very earth. Treachery! Betrayal! Where is Ulzuin? What sorcery is this? What has this witch done? When these bindings break, I will spill her blood and make her watch every drop. The scheming sorcerer she's allied with will burn on an eternal pyre for my amusement. As for the duplicitous Dreeg, the agony I've instilled on him will be a mere trickle compared to the torment he will suffer for eons. Darkness clouds your mind, and heavy breathing fills your ears. He stirs. The dead one stirs. His blood roils within our creations, yearning to return. Even my captors can sense their impending doom. I will not be a lamb waiting for slaughter. This farce has gone on long enough. The witch gods may have stolen what is mine, taken my faith as theirs, but there are still those in this world that yearn for my brother's return. I will harness their wishes, their desperation, and through them I will break these bonds and reclaim my throne. You hear the clanking of chains, the straining of metal as it's pushed to its limits. An opportunity, yes. A mortal pure of purpose, but so easily molded. He will be the harbinger of my return. I can already feel the bonds becoming brittle. The witch god's hold on me weakens. And when I am free, this world will again tremble before the might of Korvac. So to recap, the reason Korvac got real quiet and kind of disappeared in those last days of his worshippers, that's because apparently the gods we've heard about this before, the gods apparently had a big fucking brawl. Both sides lost because one side only won by tapping into the void, which immediately killed, which means they won, but then instantly died. Empyrean apparently just vanished. We don't know where. But yeah. And then you've already heard the rest from the Corvin Elegy, where then Korvac got betrayed, Ulzuin got lured away by Bismiel, Dreeg. See, it's a three-way heist. Dreeg was the mastermind planning out the whole heist. Bismiel then lured Ulzuin away, and then Soleil was just the gung-ho murder everyone between us and Korvac. Or then Dreeg also tricked the guards to let Bismiel and Soleil in, and then all three of them fought Korvac, chained him up, and that's where he's been the whole time. Fun times. Where were we? Getting the hell out of here.
Oh, it's also worth mentioning, Ulzuin, by the way, yeah, he wasn't born a god. He's called an ascendant, which means he achieved demigodhood status just through something.
Now, we're going to do one task first, a little bonus. All right, chat, pencils down, please. Hey, remember that mother's pendant I mentioned? Who do we give the mother's pendant to? Who else? Who is Draven's hint? That means who is Draven's sister and Ouroboric's daughter?
Dravis.
Anybody? Dravis, whatever the hell. Anyways, pencils down, please. We're heading to Homestead.
I don't know. Are they in Homestead? They might also be.
Well, she wasn't where I was expecting her to be elsewhere, so Homestead it is. You bitch, she moved. Okay, she might be then where I was expecting her to be the first time. Alright, that's Corvin City Rift? Yes, Corvin City Rift. Chat, you may recall I expressed surprise when I walked past the Corvin City Rift and someone I was expecting to be there wasn't there, and I said, once again, only an ultimate. Well, it looks like she might have moved here after all. Just after that quest. No, she's not here either. Where'd she go? Malmouth? She can be found on the outskirts of Malmouth. Did we ever do that quest?
It's almost like I said Malmouth outskirts 3 times.
Oh, you did?
No, but it's fine.
Look, she can appear in 3 different places. Again, I will say this again, never take a shot. On Ultimate, you can do her quest in order when then she'll appear in a nice logical order. Here, oh crap, she's right between 2 rifts. Okay, we have 2 options. We either carve our way south from Malmouth outskirts or we carve our way north from the rift below it.
I'm on my way. Wait, that's a dead end. What?
Yeah, this
Oh,
way.
hey, there's a shrine you missed.
Yes, there is. And it does something special on Ultimate.
Wait, does it?
Well, the thing next to it
No,
does.
it's next to the shrine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have Murder, Death, Etherfire. That's back. Hooray. Where's the shrine even frickin' need? Oh, just an Ether Shard. That's easy. Boom. Free point.
Yay. I can finish
Weird
4.
circle next to it. Whatever. We'll deal with that later.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's nothing important. On Ultimate. How the heck do we miss that shrine?
Meh.
Okay, whatever. Sprint time. I'll go ahead and drop a portal. Oh, yeah, she has a quest. We never advanced her quest.
Because we never talked to her here, so we never did her quest in here. Ah, crap. I didn't know you could do this quest on normal. Because I thought this quest was ultimate only, like a lot of the story involving her.
Oh, here, portal. Oh, wait, you're almost here anyway.
Hi, Dahlia Thornsbury. All right, so, chat. Hey, remember way back when at Homestead, there was a woman named Dahlia Thornsbury? She wrote a book. We found her diary in a farmstead. It had this story about her, like, this, like, fantasy story about her battling her brother with his magic sword. Yeah, so about that book, that wasn't fiction. This is Dahlia Thornsbury.
I hope you're ready to write the next chapter of my story.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so we actually, if we want to turn independent, we actually have to do this quest first, because she won't move until we do. You know what? We're doing that later. Next stream. Put a pen in it. We'll deal with it later.
No, okay.
For now, let's wrap up with Forgotten Gods. Back to the Conclave of the Three. All right, who to talk to? Oh yeah, the emissary.
Korvac's anguished cries have echoed across realities.
Oh yeah, his voice. Yes, Korvac is dead.
His cult has been crushed. Even now, his scattered followers are being hunted down and eliminated. The forgotten god will soon be a distant memory. Without a vessel, his powers will wane, and he shall fade into nothingness. Never again will the people of Cairn have to fear for their lives at the mercy of Korvac's fickle temper and destructive malevolence. Know that the witch gods are grateful for your sacrifice, even if they do not thank you in person. Wherever your journey leads next, their eyes will be upon you. Here, a prize from the gods themselves.
While you're still voiced, Korvac said the Eldritch Realm was his. Why?
Do not think to believe the snake tongue of that being. It spreads naught but lies. The Eldritch Realm is the domain of the Three, now and forever.
Don't want to tell me the truth, huh? All right, fine, whatever. I'll drop the subject. All right, and that, chat, was Forgotten Gods. We have dealt with a forgotten god.
Hooray!
Hey, Smith guy, you done that? Heck yeah! And on Plus News, Cargon finished his reading the book. So now he acts as an inventor with a new button, Transmute. Hooray! We don't care, but hey, cool.
Be safe out there.
We also got a very rare prize for finishing that quest, a currency item, the Celestial Lotus. Those are stupidly rare, so hold on to. You can get more, they're just absurdly low drop chance.
See anything you like? See you around.
All right, congratulations, everybody. Yeah, that's a good place to call the stream, because, man. Don't think we're done yet, though. In fact, honestly, before even doing Fangs of Astrakarn, we still have more crap to do. I mean, useful, interesting quests. Actually, some of the quests are useful and interesting. There's been one very particular quest I've been meaning to do for a while now, but kept putting it off. So, hey. So, coming up next time, I'm going to call it the Run of Roguelike, of the Rogue Dungeons. Because we have, let's see, yeah, we have Dahlia Thornsbury's quest we completely forgot about for some stupid reason. I didn't even know you could do it on normal, but hey, egg on my face. You know, let's get just to the end screen. All right, Donut, you can exit now.
Oh yeah.
All right, there's the main menu. So we get the music. There we go. Alrighty, thank you very much to everybody who's watching. Thank you to everyone who watched us beat Forgotten Gods. Again, do not think we're done yet though, because next time we have the Rogue Dungeons, a couple of side quests to follow up on, and otherwise cleaning up in preparation for, finally, the new DLC, Fangs of Astrakarn. Anyways, thank you very much to everybody who's been watching us, especially as we moved here from Twitch to Picardo, or from the site we shall not name to Picardo. Thank you very much to everybody watching on YouTube. Thank you very much to everybody watching and subscribing, especially on YouTube and on Picardo. We could, you know, use as a nice follower count. That'd be nice. In other news, in case you're curious when else we are streaming, you can of course follow us. You can also check our social media. We try to post where and when we are streaming. We also have a Discord. We have a command apparently for Discord.
Or I could just post the link wherever it is.
No, that's not it. Oh well. Anyways,
Yeah, Jay
yes,
said he put a button on Picardo, but I don't know where it is.
Anyways, there's the link.
There we go.
Donut posted it. Thank you very much. So yes, that is our Discord where we try to post what we are doing and when. We have a schedule there. Specifically this week, tomorrow is something.
I believe it's more creature or specimen unknown.
Is more specimen unknown? Awesome. And then let's see, Wednesday might be Spiritfarer with Iggy, we'll see. Thursday, Mina the Hollower with Jay. Oh, Jay is also streaming afternoons, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. EST. He's streaming Final Fantasy Tactics and getting quite far in it, so watch to see what he's doing there. Otherwise, thank you very much, everybody. I guess Picardo doesn't do raids, so I guess we can't really raid. Or does it?
I don't
One of these days
so.
we'll have to find more people on here to raid. In any case, for now we're just going to end the stream then. Thank you very much, everybody, and take care.